extremely cool and regular times for all involved. Hi, everybody. We are live, from the apocalypse. We are a not-for-profit TTRPG studio that raises money for charities and various other nonprofit organizations through our content, and apparently tonight through our guns. We all decided this was the gun show tonight. If not during a wrestling stream, then when? So presently, we are raising money for doing a special. I almost said our regular cause. That's not what we're doing tonight. This is a special event in more ways than one. We are raising money for the Dots RPG project, who are working to increase accessibility in the RPG space through a variety of products that they offer. So if you like what you see here, and we sincerely hope that you do, that you are not merely hate watching us. And you can hate watch if you want, but donate while you're at it. You will notice that we have hidden the subscribe button from you. We cannot banish it from this realm completely. Jeffy B will not permit it. But we have instead replaced it with a donate button that you can use to donate money directly to the causes that we are raising money for. I suppose I should have actually double-checked. Actually, Will, are we doing the donate button, or are we doing like a donate Tiltify link?
No, normal way we do things.
Normal stuff. Okay, I realized I probably should have asked before I just kind of went off on a big old tear, because I don't know the answer to that question. Okay, yeah. So hit the donate button. I don't seem to have a donate button. I'm looking at on my stream. I don't. That's interesting. I have manage sub and gift a sub.
I think that means your sub is up, maybe. But I have it on my end. Donate to charity.
Yep. Okay.
Got it on mine.
On mine.
Okay, maybe I'm just bad at things.
Maybe you're the problem, Brendan.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's you.
Now it's here. Okay, now so I refreshed my page, and it's here, and
you are a sick son of a...
Yeah.
Gonna kill that dog.
You just needed to kill some dogs.
Yeah, that was the sacrifice that was needed.
Sometimes you just need to kill some dogs.
We do appear to have lost a Joe.
We do.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, why don't we start introducing ourselves? Well, I will give us an introduction. The game that we are playing this evening. Thank you so very much to everyone for joining us this evening. We are playing the Worldwide Wrestling System, and the name of our feature pay-per-view tonight is Phantom of the Octagon. And it's going to be an incredibly normal pay-per-view pretend wrestling time event.
If you say so.
Oh, yeah, I do. And honestly,
I believe you.
To what possible purpose would I lie? Would I deceive?
Yeah, it's a great point.
And we're back. All right. Well, yeah, with that, why don't we go around and start having everybody introduce themselves and who they are playing this evening?
Hello, I am JD, pronouns he, they, and I am playing Christian Daae, the Anointed, also pronouns he, they. Christian's just excited to be in a main event, and he's sure it's going to be fine and normal and all of that.
I think you're muted, Joe.
Had to happen once. Hey, I am Rip Taurus. As you all know, I have been gifted. I am half man, half centaur, and all horsepower. My friend Christian and I go way back, and none of the meddling of any of the interlopers here tonight are going to mess with that and with his success. You heard it here. My pronouns are he, him. And That's all you really need to know about me. All my ponies say, hey!
Which half of the centaur? Because if you're half man, half centaur, and it's the man
looks
half,
like a normal human.
Just the normal. Okay, all right, cool.
Just looks like he's very powerful, though.
Yeah,
and he's commanding like the strongest beast in the world, which is a horse. Also, a beautiful mane. You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Stephanie, she, her, and tonight I will be playing Lotta Fortunato, the ace, also she, her, a long-time reigning champion of the Octagon, and recently injured in totally not an act of sabotage while defending my title, and yeah, now I'm in a singles match. It's fine. I'm still gonna wipe the floor with everyone. It's great. I'm not bitter. Why would I be fucking bitter?
Hello. Hi, it's me. Hi, I'm Will. I'm playing the Meg 2, technically, but you could leave that part off. The Jobber. And I don't care what the rumors say, what the pages are saying. I am every bit the wrestler that my father was. He passed the name down to me for a reason, and I intend to honor that in the Octagon today. He, him, both of us.
And I suppose that just leaves me. Hi, everybody. I am Brendan. My pronouns are he, him, but I also am going to be playing literally every other sentient being in this universe in one respect or another. So yeah, that could be highly variable depending on the context. And so with everyone then suitably introduced, I guess it is time to start the show. It is Sunday at the Octagon Sportatorium and Civic Arena. And attendees are filing in all 8 gates, filling the packed house for this exclusive pay-per-view event at the Octagon Professional Wrestling Alliance for OPRA Triumph. A lot of people have asked why it's semicolon and not a full colon. They had to throw this whole thing together kind of at the last minute, and by the time that they got the stuff back from the printers, well, the damage is already done. So people are very excited about this particular event. There's been a lot of chatter online about it, a lot of rumors that this event is being booked by someone from outside of the organization. A lot of rumors as to who and how they would be doing that. And there's also a lot of people who think that this is honestly just like a massive work on the audience. And there is an initial match, the what they call the amateur division, even though, you know, everyone gets paid. The match for the up and comers in both the singles and the tag team event. But we're going to be panning away from that as flesh hits the mat, as the turnbuckles rattle, the audience gasps, the audience cheers, the audience boos. We're going to descend. Loving the Foley work. We are going to descend into the labyrinthine concrete hallways beneath the stage to catch up with some wrestlers who are preparing off camera at the moment for their own events this evening. And why don't we start with the Meg?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I think the Meg, I'm up first, right? On the card?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
You were the first of like you were the like the main events. Currently
Right.
the junior division, like the NXT division, basically singles and tag teams are currently having their matches, which is then followed by the OPRA championship singles, and then at the very top of the card, a tag team match.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the Meg kind of like closes his locker and finishes getting dressed, or I guess rather like undressed in his case. He is, I think, a little bit he's kind of like teetering on the edge of being past his prime. So like probably like early 30s. I would say late 20s, very late 20s, early 30s. Definitely like at the point where people are starting to like comment on like his physique, about how he's like getting a little doughy there. And stuff like that. But despite that, still staunchly wearing the same uniform that he always has, which I think is sort of just these like shark pattern board shorts. No shirt. He has several tattoos on full display.
Yeah, Justin, fucking grip it and rip it, baby. Slop that down, dude. Shit, yeah, dude. Crack one for the big boy.
Thank you, mysterious donor, for contributing money to the Dots RPG project. We appreciate it. Yes, as we discussed off stream, most notably on his tattoos are two sort of like almost like tribal shark designs on each elbow. And yeah, like longish hair, bandana tying it back, pretty much the vibe. And yeah, he like shuts the door, goes to shut the door, but like at the last minute, like there's a picture of another man wearing a much like an older man wearing a much sillier shark costume, like shark themed costume than the one that he is currently wearing. And I think it's sort of like full like shark beanie on this man's head. And the picture is like pretty faded and like grainy. It's probably taken in like the 80s or like the 90s. It's hard to say exactly. Because he is not the first to hold the name of the Meg. He is carrying on the legacy for his father. And as always, he like does want to like just like and then kisses the photo. And then it's just gonna like start to kind of like limber up a little bit. He's not as young as he used to be.
Yeah, and I think it's as you do that, you kiss the photo, put it up to the photo, and you hear a voice over your shoulder to say, "You kiss your mother with that mouth?" And indeed, as we look over behind the Meg is a man who is recognizable from the photo, even not in an elaborate shark costume, even if he is much, much older. Not actually like he's only in his like 50s, but he has a lot of road miles on him. Which is visible in the way that he kind of stoops from combined back and repeated back and knee injuries. And it is your dad, the Meg senior himself, Jerry DeRoga.
Jerry DeRoga. All right. Jerry. I think the Meg, whose real name I have not settled on, the Meg Jr. is going to I think he calls him Jerry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Meg, yeah,
I think
sense.
they have that kind of relationship.
Yeah. Tracks.
Yeah. and he'll just he is gonna laugh it off a little bit, I think. Jerry, how's it looking out there?
Pretty good, pretty good. It's, I gotta admit, I've still got my concerns about this whole thing, but it's definitely putting asses in seats. You excited?
Yeah, he's lying a little bit. Yeah. Gonna be a big night. Gonna be good for everybody.
No, I think it could. I think this could be good for you. And you know, honestly, I think there's nobody in this company who deserves it more than you.
That we agree on. Still about you keep mom's name out of your mouth. How about?
I'm sorry. If I forgot myself. Hey, tell her I said hi next time you see her.
Not gonna do that, Jerry, but appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you setting this up and getting everybody warmed up and everything.
Not a problem. And hey, break a leg out there.
Who's the match with?
You're in with Lotta Fortunato.
Right.
Look, I know,
big night.
Big night. Like I know it's a lot of pressure. Like, and I know, and don't feel bad. Like, when you see the sheets, like being in the championship at all, that's that's a rung up. I tell you what, it's more than I ever got.
It's gonna look good. It's gonna look good, Jerry. Don't worry.
Knock him dead, kid.
Give him like a awkward clap on the shoulder.
Yeah. Pat.
Yeah. Just like the closed fist 2 times on the back.
Yep. And speaking of Lotta Fortunato, how are things in Lotta's dressing room? Lotta has their own dressing room.
I was going to say she has her.
Lotta has her own dressing room.
Yeah. Well, she's doing her standard pre match regimen, which now includes the physical therapy component for her injury, which is, I think it was a leg injury, which is still not 100%. So she's pissed because, this is a disadvantage for her, but it's not going to stop her. No, she's not a Fortunato. The wheel keeps spinning. So she is in her dressing room trying not to be overly pissed, but still pissed about her situation. She is in her spandex, which are, she's got the black halter, the black shorts, fishnets, boots, and she has a black vest with the tarot card of the Wheel of Fortune on the back. And when she throws the vest off to wrestle, everyone will see her classic Wheel of Fortune tattoo between the shoulder blades on her back. And playing into that theme.
Very cool. And you, I think, are just about finished with your physical rehab regimen when you get a knock on your dressing room. Yeah, your dressing room door.
Yeah.
It's me, and you recognize the voice of Rude Boy Rambo Bray, another veteran of this company, with whom you have had an on again, off again, presently off again situationship for many years at this point.
Okay, Rambo, you can come in.
Oh, yeah. Can you? Yeah. Hey, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
How's the leg?
It's getting better. It's not 100%, but injuries happen.
Yeah. Tell me about it. I am. Okay, really, it's kind of embarrassing. Reason I come in here. Can you help me get zipped up into this stupid thing? And you see that he is wearing the uh costume for the mysterious masked wrestler that is booked in a tag team with Christian Dage, the up and coming thing in the company. As per the strange stipulations for this particular event, uh, the the outfit is a full body covering like spandex suit. And Rambo Bray has been actually seemingly pretty motivated recently by being booked into this match and has been doing his best to kind of get back into shape. But he is still visibly struggling to fit into. I mean, let's call it what it is. It's a gimp suit.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
Well, at least they spared you leather material. You turn around, not like I haven't seen it before.
Yeah. Thank you, Lotta.
Yep.
You're an angel, lifesaver. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Was this Andy or Rick's bullshit idea?
I think it's a little bit of both. They've been kind of mum about the whole situation. You heard much from them about it?
No, they're too busy dealing with all the smoke. They're blowing up each other's assholes every day.
Those kids. I'd love them if I didn't hate them so much.
I'd hate them if I didn't hate them enough already.
So, how you feeling about tonight? You feeling good?
I mean, yeah, it's not my usual standard, but I suppose it's better than nothing.
Yeah, that's gosh, that's a crime, is what that is.
At least it's a legacy. That's the only thing he's got going for him.
Yeah, was that an Andy or a Rick thing?
Oh, I think it was an Andy thing. A legacy shit. It does bigger money when they get the legacies in, but this one is. I mean, I would have just put Christian against the Meg 2, Junior, Baby Shark, whatever they're calling themselves, but not my call.
Yeah. Well, hey, like at least they're putting you over, right?
Yeah, at least. I mean, least they could do after not keeping their equipment up to standard, get me fucking injured for this match.
Yeah, that was
weird.
It was weird. Yeah.
Yeah, you weren't hanging around or anything to notice. I don't think you did. You weren't hanging around to notice anything weird before that happened.
No, but I just, it's the vibe's been weird recently. Like a lot of accidents.
Yeah, and
sometimes, like, in this, I don't know, this place is so freaking spooky sometimes. Like, you'd hear, like, you're here working out late at night, and then, like, you hear, like, the echo down, like, off of all this freaking concrete, like someone's following you, but you're like, is it just my own footsteps that's, like, echoing back at me? And this, sometimes I'd swear, yeah, somebody's
they obviously need to put some of the money to updating the facilities, but they'd have to have enough to do that.
Yeah, keep dreaming.
That.
But yeah, anyway, I gotta go find the luchador mask or whatever it is they've got me in for this thing.
It's luchador mask.
Yeah, no, I mean, at least I'm gonna take it off at the end. It's gonna get a pop, I think that's the idea.
Why are they putting you both in masks? Why is it just one of the team?
I don't know. It's which Andy's he's the one with the vape. He's the artsy one. I'm assuming this is something to do with him. Anyway, yeah, I'd say break a leg, but under the circumstances, but remember, You're a star.
Always. Fucking lucky I'm still here.
And he blows you a little kiss as he's going out the door.
Good luck, Rambo.
And we're going to pivot over to a smaller dressing room. Though it's still a leg up from what you're used to. Christian Daae warrants his own space now. It's nothing lavish. It's basically a closet. But it's a step up from just having a locker. How is a Christian getting ready for the big event?
Brendan, you can let me know if this feels accurate, but
Sure.
I think where we find Christian is Christian has just walked into their dressing room, and there is a package there waiting for them.
Mm-hmm. I think you see that package, and I think you take out your phone and you look on your lock screen how you have, we're going to call it like 8 unread messages from an unknown number that you are pointedly not opening. Just kind of putting your phone back in your pocket. Yeah.
We don't have time for that.
Yeah. Mysterious package. What's up with that?
I think that package contains Christian's outfit for tonight. And I'm certainly willing to sand this with you, Brendan, but I think in it, there are a pair of wrestling tights that have roses and skulls twining up the sides.
I'm for it.
And Christian just looks at that and has a little bit of a scowl on his face because he's a lot more comfortable wrestling in essentially street clothes, and this is not what they would usually wear. But clearly, someone wants him to wear this.
Yeah, and I think while you're contemplating this, whether or not this is an angle that you're feeling like you're going to go along with or not, there is a knock on your dressing room door. And what do you do?
Rather than saying, come in, Christian goes to the door and just eases it open a crack to see who is on the other side.
And on the other side, you see your manager and friend and ... the man, the myth, the legend, Riptaris.
Are you going to let me in, or do you want me to stand out in the hallway like a freak?
Of course, I'm going to let you in. And Christian steps back so that you can walk inside the dressing room.
Wow, I was thinking about it like earlier today while I was working out, and look how far you've come. I know I'm a little along for the ride, but I think you're really going to make it. Like, you're going to be the next big thing. And he kind of shoulders himself into a corner so he's not taking up too much of your space. But he's like, and you look amazing tonight, by the way. So.
And Christian to that glances down and is wearing, a pair of jeans and a tank top and just kind of laughs and says, I look like I always do, Rip.
Yeah. Awesome. Gorgeous, whatever it might be. So tomato. Oh, what you got there? And kind of goes to the package and starts to open it.
Christian doesn't stop you, and just as you're opening it says, seems someone had thoughts on my attire for tonight.
He just like kind of like unravels it and says, "This is, oh no. Okay, who is there like a?" He checks the box for like, does it have a note in it or anything like that?
No note, Brendan?
No note. You know who it's from.
Hmm.
Who else could it be from?
This is getting out of hand. I didn't like. Do you feel safe? I feel. I just want to make sure you're protected.
I mean, do I feel safe when someone apparently just walked into my dressing room and left this package and is interfering in everything here? I mean, I don't know. I don't feel safe, but they're the reason I'm where I'm at. I mean, they're not the only reason though. You know, earlier Rip, you were really selling yourself short. I got here with your help too. But I think this person, whoever they are, I think they're at best living vicariously through me, and at worst puppeting me for some reason. I think they feel like their success is my success, or my success is their success. I don't like that.
No, I don't like it either. And he kind of like obviously like wearing like fingerless gloves. Just kind of like comes up to you and
Obviously.
like obviously. And just kind of like kind of like puts his like hands like palms up together like near you, uh, and as if to like take your hand. You don't have to accept. But he says, "I thank you for the compliment. We got here together, but circumstances as they might be, if he manipulated you, whatever happened, you still did the work, my friend. You still did all of that stuff. Like if this freak, whoever they are, if they want to stay in the catacombs and like the weird abandoned places of this, like he can stay there. They can stay there. But you are the one who has every right to relish in the success that you deserve. And I think you're selling yourself short, my friend."
Christian reaches out to take your hands and takes a breath, steadies himself, and he looks unnerved. I don't think we should call them a freak.
Oh,
Rep, I feel like the walls have ears, and I wouldn't want anything to happen to you.
everybody is awesome forever. Just into the air.
You hear a creaking from the vents, and it's hard to say is there someone in there, or is it the fact that this venue is like it was a shitbox in the 80s and it's only gotten shitboxier since then. ¿Por qué no los dos?
Riptaris just he's like he just mouths, "Do you want me to check?"
Maybe it's just the AC turning on.
He like listens for an extra click in like the AC.
there is a clank after a long pause, and you feel what passes for tepid air conditioning start filling the room.
All right. Uh, noted. I think we're going to be fine. And if there's, I know we have a lot planned for tonight. If there's anything I can do, I don't want to tell you to be unnerved. If you're feeling it, you're feeling it, and you're feeling it for a reason. Hopefully, getting in the ring, like once you're there, you have a job. A lot of that fades away, as you know. So, but if there's anything I can do, or if you want to change plans, I wouldn't want to do that to you, but there are other places. There are better venues than this. So he like meaty fist kind of like pounds on like the side of the room.
I don't think we need to go that far, Rip. I like it here. I like working here, and it's unique, it's quirky, it's
He says that some like
strange.
drywall dust falls from the ceiling, and there is the sound of like something scuttling in the drop ceiling.
I love it here.
Oh yeah, no, it's got its charm.
But no, we don't need to change the plan for tonight, but one thing I think you could maybe do is, and Christian nods towards the package. I'm gonna have to be wearing those, but I think it might be nice if I could come out to the ring wearing something of yours as well.
He kind of like nods knowingly, and he so like there's a lot of fringe, so he has a like skin tight tights, leggings, and they have like just a little bit of fringe on them. There was a question, I think, maybe earlier in our careers, if you're like, are you going for a Western theme? Or, and he's like, no, it's like fringe. It's like 90s, come on, 80s. Like, fringe is all the rage. So he offers you three different objects. He essentially kind of like goes like this, and takes off. He has his vest, which has a majestic centaur on the back, just rearing up with a bow and arrow, looking very Sagittarius. And I'm sure maybe Lotta had something to say about that, and it's just like, wait a second, like astrology is my thing, or like whatever it might be. But so he has that. Has like a little bit of fringe on the sides. It's a kind of like a leather-ish vest. He has his classic sunglasses, and then he has the heavy reflective chain that he has around his neck. And he's like, your choice. Like, I don't want to take off my shoes or like whatever you wish.
And Christian laughs a bit at that and says, well, I mean, it would be hard to wear 2 pairs of tights, and then reaches for the chain.
Okay. He thinks about it, gets it, he laughs, and he...
Not with that attitude.
Like, may I? And he offers to put it on for you.
And Christian holds up their shoulder length dark hair so that you can fasten the clasp around his neck.
So he clasps it, and then like give it like a little tug, make sure it's secure so it doesn't come off or like in your hair. And he like kind of 2 hands on your shoulders, kind of for a pause, and then just kind of like backs away just a little bit. I think you noticed maybe your comment about like the walls having eyes. It's made him a little bit more leery of like being too affectionate. So, and he says, "I got your back, no matter what." And break legs, break hearts.
And we pivot away from that touching scene. Not saying anything about what any erstwhile observers might have thought about it. And we're going to go to a different kind of eye, as we have the Meg in a hallway not far from the ring, kind of shuffling back and forth with a microphone in your hand, and on the other side of the hall is Rose, one of the camera women for OPRA, and she is peeking her head out from behind her rig, and just says, "Okay, just flash me the thumbs up when you're ready to go, and we can roll."
You know me, Rose. I'm ready whenever you are.
All right, count it out, and 3, 2, 1, go.
And the Meg enters, who now has a name, Harrison DeRoga, never Harry. He will get very mad at you if you call him Harry. Even though that's definitely what Jerry calls him, because their names rhyme, and it's supposed to be a cute father-son gimmick. Hates it. Walks out, throws his arms up in the air. He's wearing a shirt now, I think, but he like drops it. It's just like draped across his shoulders, and he drops it as he goes out so that people can see the like full color back piece tattoo he has of just like a shark jaws style coming out of the water with like a boat like in its jaws. And yeah, he walks out, arms thrown up in the air. His father in the 80s entered to the Jaws theme song. And it was very cheesy because he wore like the shark beanie, and then he would like kind of like make his way through the crowd like a shark while the theme played. But Harrison does things differently. So he enters to Deepest Bluest by LL Cool J.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think we can hear the start of the song out in the arena, and as you're sort of making your way, and you hear Rosa call from behind the camera, "Meg, do you have anything to say to your opponent?"
He turns around and he's wearing like these bright sort of like pink aviator sunglasses that I can put back on, but I won't be able to read or see anything if I do so because they are not prescription. And he turns around and he says, "Yeah, I do, actually, because my father is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time to ever do it. I mean, he built this promotion on his back from the ground up. There would be no Oprah without Jerry DeRoga, the original Meg. And Lotta, I mean, listen, there's a lot of things that sharks can do. They smell blood in the water. They smell fear. And I'm coming out here tonight, and I got to tell you, I'm smelling a lot of something."
Perfect. Go ahead and cut a promo.
You want to cut a promo? Cool.
Yeah.
That's with work or
Look plus look.
Oh no. That's -2. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's a 9 -2 is still 7.
Okay.
Which I'm hoping is a mixed success in this
Yes.
system.
Yeah. It is a mixed 7 or 9 is a mixed success in the system. So you have their attention. You can pick one from the list of options.
Okay. Cut a promo. I see. All right, cool. Oh wait, this says just gain +1 heat, or maybe I'm on the wrong page.
Page 3 of the reference sheets.
Ooh. I don't have the reference sheets open. I just have the book. Can you tell me what the options are?
Sure. The options are make creative book you in a match, add a stipulation to a relevant match, the subject of your promo is forced to respond, or you gain +1 heat with the subject of your promo.
And I pick one?
Yeah, pick one.
The subject of my promo is forced to respond.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. So yeah, you start getting to make your way to the gates to the arena, and we're gonna come back to Lotta in a moment. Um, as Rosa is frantically sprinting through the hallways to get to the other side of the arena. But why don't you tell us about your ring entrance?
Yeah, the Meg approaches the octagon, the ring, and the squared circle, and he reaches up and grabs the top rope, and then he like pulls it down and launches himself up into the ring like he's diving.
Amazing. And yeah, the crowd, the crowd, needless to say, goes wild. And meanwhile, backstage, Lotta Fortunato is watching this through the curtains from the gorilla position. And what's going through Lotta's mind right now?
Aww, they think they have a chance. It's adorable.
And you hear slap of sneakers on concrete as Rosa kind of skids to a halt behind you, lifting up her rig, panting. It's like a lot of some strong words from your opposition out there. Do you have anything? Do you have anything to respond?
Oh, yeah, of course I'll respond. Little shark in the big sea trying to find their way. Probably getting distracted by the smell of their own bullshit with what they think they can handle, because I don't think they're going to be able to handle me. The thing is, you could tell they never played chess before. All the pieces on the board, the kings, queens, bishops, castles, rooks, knights, pawns. But even the pawn has its uses and purposes. They're not even on the board and they don't know it yet. So I'm going to correct that assumption tonight.
Okay, and I think it's sort of as you're finishing that, you can start to hear the opening string chords of your entrance music. Go ahead and cut a promo.
Alrighty. Cut a promo, and that is with look. And that is a 7.
Okay, yep, you can pick one from the list.
List up.
Did we decide what Lotta's entrance music was?
It's O Fortuna from Carmina Burana.
Fortuna, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hell yeah. Gotta play up that heel aspect. I think I'll gain +1 heat with the subject of the promo.
All right, very cool. And with that, why don't you describe your ring entrance?
Yeah, the lights dim, the opening chorus of O Fortuna plays, very ominous, echoing throughout the theater, and then a spotlight cuts through the darkness, and Lotta descends on an aerial swing, very much kind of like Satine and Moulin Rouge, just waving to the crowd that she knows so well at this point. And as it lowers close enough to the stage, she does a back flip off the seat, making sure to land on her good leg this time. She's braced for it. She's not going to ruin her signature entrance just because, she's recovering, and just kind of like gives a bow to the crowd and just, buonasera, sluts, welcome back.
I am pacing back and forth, breathing too heavily in the way that wrestlers do.
And I believe, Lotta, you actually have a move for your entrance.
Oh, okay. Let me see what that is. Amazing entrance. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Roll plus audience. That's a +2. Ooh, that's an 11. I gain +1 heat with my opponent plus the 7 to 9 result, which is gain momentum. You start each episode with. So I've gone from 2 to 3 momentum now, I believe.
Yes.
Heat.
Now you've got an extra +2 heat total with the Meg,
Hell yeah.
which you already have +1 heat with them from your playbook and then also from your roll. So you have 4 heat with the
4
Meg.
heat.
At the total of 4 heat with the Meg at this point.
Oh shit, that was fast. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
all right. This is starting to get spicy. And at the same time, so our wrestlers who are not currently involved in this match, how this works in the Worldwide Wrestling system is that you then, during other matches, take on the role of the commentators. Not as it's not your characters doing the commentating, but you are sort of, as players, stepping into the roles of, bold strategy Cotton. Let's see how it plays out for him. Helping to sort of dictate, talk about the match as it is going on. And you also have the ability to, once per wrestler in the event, help put them over, which will basically increase their degree of success. It'll turn a failure into a mixed success. It'll turn a mixed success into a total success. You do that once per wrestler in the course of the match. So the question then is, how are Meg and Lotta calling this? Who's gonna make the first move? I guess the question is, so Lotta's gotten a lot of heat at this point. The question is Lotta going to lower themselves to taking the first shot, or are they going to make the Meg work for it?
I want to see what the Meg's moves are like, so I'm going to make them go first.
Okay. You're going to like taunt them at all, or?
Come on, baby shark.
Okay. All right.
I think
there's a definite kind of a ooh.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think the part of the Meg's gimmick is being like angry. So I think he tends to make the first move. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna like go for go right on in to go for like a spear almost.
Yeah. And so more or less kind of how this works in Worldwide Wrestling is, rather than just going like move by move, you go ahead and you narrate like a sequence of moves that kind of ends in a particular like pop. And then you roll to see how well that works. So how do you picture this back and forth going?
Well, okay. So I think the way the match is probably booked is for I'm the jobber.
Yeah.
So I'm supposed to fall.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
But I'm going to make it look real good in the meantime. So I think I'm going for I'm just sort of lunging for the spear. I feel like because the Meg is sort of this like bigger dude, I feel like there's going to be a lot of this match that's like kind of a lot of making fun of him because she's like much smaller and more agile.
All right, so you're sort of gonna go for the spear. Do you see that connecting? Do you think Lotta's gonna dodge out of the way?
I think dodge out of the way, and I'm gonna like run into the turnbuckle. Yeah, and then I think maybe like run into the turnbuckle and sort of like bounce up onto the turnbuckle and go to like land on Lotta. Steph, I don't know what you think about what you would do in that scenario. You're muted.
Oh, you're muted.
So you're jumping from the turnbuckle to land onto Lotta.
Yes.
I think Lotta is going to. She sees that coming and. I have a list of wrestler moves. I'm trying to refresh on the.
I'm terrible at remembering like the actual names of moves. So we have red doors.
We do.
Hello.
Thank you for the raid. Welcome to our Phantom of the Opera themed worldwide wrestling game.
Yes, welcome everyone to the Phantom of the Octagon. We have the Meg wrestling Lotta Fortunato, and we're talking about the first sequence of moves here. And yeah, as I was just saying just a second ago, yeah, I'm bad at remembering the actual like names of like the pro wrestling moves. I can talk about like wrestling techniques and punches and kicks and flips and such like that and takedowns, but like the industry terminology I am terrible at remembering.
Okay. In that case, I see him launching, and I obviously want to kind of wait for as close to the last few seconds before impact as I can, before like kind of pivoting and then checking them in the midsection to kind of like, instead of landing solidly, throw them off so they don't land well at all. And then, well, I guess depending on how that move plays out before I continue going on.
Okay, well then, yeah, how about, all right, so let's see how well this whole thing comes across. Let's go ahead and have the Meg roll wrestling. And this feels like a plus work situation based on the way you're describing it.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Plus work. That is a 9, 10, 11.
Whoa.
All right, 10 plus. The crowd pops as you nail the spot, retain control of the match, and gain 1 momentum.
Okay, so noted. I have
When-
3 momentum.
When do we pop in as commentator?
I mean, really, kind of whenever, just any color commentation you want, and then if you decide that you want to use your put over move, just let me as the GM know.
I would probably say like, looks like the Meg is opening with a classic land shark. Oh!
Oh, looks like Lotta has some animal handling feats right there.
Yeah, it looks like she's got a lot of shark to deal with.
I mean, let's be real. The corny commentary is half the reason we're here.
Yeah,
Oh, absolutely. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Totally
Well
forgot
done.
what the name.
Okay. Why we next exchange?
Yeah. Next next phrase.
So I think from like where I am on the mat, I'm gonna grab Lotta and pull her down and go for the pin.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna work, of course, but
gonna kick out. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be very upset and really sell it when she kicks out.
Right. So,
all right, because do you want to cede narrative control back to Lotta?
Yeah, absolutely. I think
okay,
I would respond. I'm following your lead at this point.
Yeah, so go ahead and take another momentum. All right, Lotta. So you have kicked out of this first attempted pin. How does Lotta respond to this insult to their dignity?
let me see. So obviously, I'm the heel. I'd like to use an underhanded move if I could. So that is, let's see, I spend 2 momentum and I pick 1. And I want to leave the Meg lying helplessly on the floor. So I would say after that, I kicked free, that I did, as they were getting back up, I kind of pulled them very hard into my shoulder and to kind of like slam their jaw into their skull really hard, and then just kind of like drive into his gut to knock the air out of him and just push him to lay flat on his back on the mat.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Audible, like ooh.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna sell it. So I'm gonna go flat on the mat, and then I'm gonna like start to crawl away. Like I'm trying to crawl away to get to the turnbuckle or to get to like the ropes to like pull myself up, and I'm looking around like I'm so disoriented from that hit, and like it's that desperate look of just like trying to like get a second to like reorient myself, but I suspect that I will not be getting a moment to reorient myself.
Seems like the Meg is beached on land.
That's right. That's right. Oh, wait a second. The classic move. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, and followed by the diva dive. Looks like that
Amazing.
hurt. He's not going to recover from that anytime soon.
I guess that's the question. Are you giving me the chance to actually like pull myself up and recover?
Yeah,
No.
I'm giving you the chance. Well, okay.
Oh, there are. Okay.
I'm allowed to, so I'm
Okay,
going to give you. I'll give the Meg a thang.
Was there a thing?
So you can use that with just like if you want to on a roll that someone makes, you can use that over to increase the threshold. Like, so if it's a failure, you can make it a mixed success. If it's a mixed success, you can make it a total success.
Oh, okay. So, okay. If I wanted to help the Meg, I would have to wait for him to
roll. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
All right. So Lotta's not planning on giving the Meg any space to swim.
Yeah, I like grab the rope. I start to like pull myself up. I'm picturing like double knees, like a double knee drop to the back as I'm like trying to pull myself up.
Oh yeah, Lotta goes aerial. I was gonna say what's it called? Something like a somersault onto the back, but I think a knee drop is gets more impact in there. So she's gonna launch off. She's gonna very quickly hop onto the rope to get momentum and launch off and do the knee drive right to the center of the Meg's back.
Ooh.
Can I try to like flip over and catch it like I was pretending?
Ooh.
Would that be a roll to see if I could actually pull that off?
It's not a roll if Lotta's good with that. Like if you guys are simpatico in terms of how you're working together, then that's great. It would only be a roll if you were trying to take control and alter the outcome.
Yeah, we can't make it look too easy. So like I think
it's a championship match. You don't want to be a squash match.
Exactly. Right. So I like flip over and I like catch you as you are falling down, and then I think I'm just gonna like fully like stand up and then just sort of like slam you down onto the mat.
Okay.
It looks like Lotta is trying to use the I want to swing from the chandelier, crystal chandelier, and this. Oh, it looks like those dreams might be shattered. Now I'm giving you a thing to a roll, I guess. Is that how it works? I don't know.
Yeah. The next time that the Meg would roll, you would give it to them.
Never mind.
Right? Yeah. Appreciate the moxie though. So in this case, we're gonna have Lotta roll since Lotta's currently the one that has the talking stick as far as the narrative control. Go ahead and Lotta, go ahead and roll wrestling.
Okay. Wrestling is...
And since we're doing this sort of flying knee dive, that followed into like taking this bump, I'm gonna call that plus body.
What, for me to roll with? Or?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, so roll with body instead. Okay. Top again. That's a 4. I guess I take a momentum.
So yeah. So on a botch, so the opponent describes how they counter you or save you from disaster and take control of the match. So I feel like something occurs here as you are trying to drop them onto the mat, and it's just very, very awkward looking. The Meg, how do you want to try to salvage this?
I'm thinking maybe
or
like
you can capitalize on it. You can try to capitalize on it and try to get some groove back in this match.
I'm debating on that. It doesn't feel very babyface
Mm-hmm.
To capitalize on a sloppy thing for a match that I'm supposed to.
In fact, I think what I'm going to say is kind of what happened here is that you, Lotta, had the Meg in like a leg lock around their head as they were going to lift you up.
Gonna say that,
but your messed up knee. Yeah, your messed up knee. You
just locked up in an awkward angle.
You couldn't hold it, and you just like kind of fell off of them.
Yeah, I don't think it's the best or the smoothest thing the audience has ever seen. I mean, I guess we could roll potentially, but I think I'm still gonna like try to sell it. I'm gonna like basically flip myself.
Okay, gonna try to like kind of you see Lotta falling, and so you're gonna try to kind of cover it by just increasing the amount of visual noise going on by like
correct. Yeah,
her.
like I imagine the point of the leg lock was to do that sort of like swing around the body, like flip me over thing, and so yeah, so basic like that Black Widow kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so I think I'm just gonna like leap off the ground and like kick off the ground and just like flip myself. So I think probably it's not the smoothest or the cleanest, but like still trying to sell it.
All right, yeah, and I'm gonna say you succeed in doing that, and you now are in the driver's seat.
Okay, cool. So I sell that. Flip over, land like on my back, and roll around a little bit like I hurt my back on the landing, but I think I'm gonna like wait for Lotta to like kind of like come back in for more like a next move, and then I'm basically gonna like pull my feet up and just sort of like kick you like both feet directly in like the chest.
Okay.
All right. So it's a lot of takes that, and how are you pivoting into the next move?
I think as I get kicked in the chest, I want to grab the Meg's legs and just kind of twist them to kind of flip them around and do that leg pin. Just lock their legs in place.
Very good. I am gonna let it get very close to the 3 count, but I am gonna kick out.
Okay.
Yeah. Very, very close. Like to the point where like some people are like, that was 3. But, like,
I feel like that was okay, whatever. The okay, it's not 3 apparently.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I was gonna say, looks like Lotta is using "Oh, you think you can dance? Let me show you legs for days."
Okay, so the Meg has kicked out. We've got some drama.
The Meg is kicked out. Is it my volley?
You're still in the driver's seat for now.
Okay, cool. So then I think that I'm going to grab. So kick out. We both kind of like stand up. It's kind of like one of those reset counts where we're both like trying to like catch our breath afterwards and whatever. It looked really close. And when you get up, I think that I am like right there, and I think I'm gonna like basically sort of pick you up in in what is unmistakably going to be a choke slam. So like you're that thing where like you're holding on to my arm and like supporting your own weight, but like we're basically selling it. But my goal with the choke slam is like while you are lying there, I'm gonna try to get up on the rope to deliver what should be my finisher, which is the frankly somewhat ridiculous double elbow drop known as the shark week.
Because you have the sharks. Yeah,
I have the shark tattoos on my elbows. Yes.
Yeah.
So the shark week.
All right. So yeah, go ahead. And so in this case, because your finisher is related to do your job. So
right. Yes.
Yeah. So
unless I'm using Jobber to the stars. But...
Right. Yes. Okay. So let's roll wrestling to see how you land. How you land what is your otherwise finishing move that presumably Lotta's going to be able to kick out of.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead and roll wrestling.
Okay. With body
this seems like body. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
With the leap.
8.
Okay.
Can I intervene now? I don't know.
Yeah, if you would like to, you can move that up to a total success with putting them over.
Yes. So my announcer, he says, "Oh no! The audience, they're checking their calendars. It's Shark Week."
and that bumps you up to a full success. The crowd pops as you nail the spot, retain control of the match, and gain 1 momentum. And since you are definitely in a dominant position, if you would like to cede control of the match back to Lotta, you can take another momentum.
Yeah, I think that makes sense because I'm not winning this match. So
right, yeah.
Looks like the Meg smells blood in the water.
Yeah, and I think there is another situation where after there is a long wait with after you've landed Shark Week and you cover Lotta, and there is another very, very close three count before Lotta manages to kick out, and Lotta, you know it's getting to be about time to bring it home.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think kicking out, were we both on the ground on the mat?
You were both on the mat at this point.
Okay. So let me see, in which case I will kick out and twist it into an arm bar and just pin the Meg down like that before he has a chance to get up.
I will do the job. I will
roll for roll to do the job.
Okay. That I don't add anything to that. I don't think.
Finishing moves are a flat 2d6. So you can you can spend momentum to give yourself +1s on the roll.
Okay. I don't need it. I got an 11.
Okay.
So I make them look great and they gain 1 audience.
Yep. And so yeah, Lotta, how does that pin look? Is that like a tie up? Like how are you finally putting them down?
Yeah, I think it is like a tie up. Just once I get that arm back, I just keep it pinned there, and then if I can get a leg back too, almost like a hog tie, but just holding them down, but leaving one arm free for them to tap out. Obviously, I just kind of push all my weight there to just lock them in.
If I could put forth a suggestion, I don't know if this is Lotta's finisher. I don't know if we've come up with a name for Lotta's finisher, but the Screamadonna.
I was gonna call it a prima donna, but Screamadonna.
Screamadonna is good. Yeah,
that is really good. Yeah, no, Screamadonna.
Oh, and thank you so much for the follow.
Thank you.
Yeah, and just a reminder to everyone who may have joined us from the raid, we are currently raising money for the Dots RPG project, who are doing a lot of great work to increase accessibility in the RPG space. You can see where our subscribe button normally would be. There is a donate button. Lets you donate cold, hard American dollars to a good cause instead of corporate script and Jeffy Bucks. And now back to your regularly scheduled body slams. And yes, the crowd goes wild. Everyone seems pretty satisfied with that. Even the mildly dodgy bit in the middle, you guys seem like you saved that pretty well. The only people who are going to be like bringing that up are going to be like obsessive reaction videos on YouTube, but like there's never not going to be those.
Yeah.
True.
And the referee comes out and lifts Lotta's hand into the air. Just Lotta put on the belt.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Puts on the belt, blows kisses to the audience because, we got to play with the audience.
we have our OPRA Triumph Singles Champion, the prima donna of the Squared Circle, Lana Fortunata. Yeah. Yes.
No, I'm not. I'm torn because I'm a baby face.
Ooh.
I was thinking about doing some heel stuff, but I'm a
Uh-huh.
baby face.
Oh,
You're a baby. You're a baby.
You baby.
You're a
And I
baby
don't
shark.
think
It's true.
I am. I don't think I'm turning heel. Well, I mean, it's a one shot. Should I turn heel? Should I
Okay,
have a heel moment?
Mm.
Turn heel. Turn heel. Do it.
I was gonna say, I was like, the worst that could happen is it's like an obvious, obvious ploy to like turn heel, and then she catches you, which may still get you over on like with the audience. They're like, no, he wasn't turning heel, he was just being he was just doing it for the fans. So
That's true. That's true.
But
my thought is to work the audience and snatch the belt. Like, I can't accept the fact that I've lost, and so I'm just physically taking the belt, even though I haven't earned it.
Okay, you're just gonna try to just like snatch the belt and just like run away with it. just like Zoidberg away with it.
I don't even think necessarily run away, and I'm wondering if this could be a way to bring in what's his face, the
interloper.
No, the gimp suit, maybe the interloper. I guess that's up to Brendan.
Oh
yeah. Like my thought is that I like steal it, and I don't even run with it. I'm doing the thing where I'm like standing in the ring holding it, and I'm arguing with the audience. Like, just like, this is mine. This should be mine.
Sure,
that kind of thing.
If you want to do that and you want to try to work the audience, absolutely, go ahead.
Yeah, Joe, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say you could grab the mic as well and talk about your father's legacy.
Oh, that's true. I could do that.
And like do both.
I could do that. I feel like the mic is a little too disruptive for a match. I think I'm gonna do the thing where like you can see my mouth moving, but you're just
pointing at me and you're beating your chest and you're shaking the belt.
This is mine. This should be mine. And I'm basically just arguing with the audience.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll work the audience.
Okay, all right. And I'm good at audience, I believe.
Yes. Yep, roll plus audience.
I'm okay at audience. Okay, it's only an 8.
Okay. They play along, gain 1 momentum. It seems like you're getting a mix of cheers and jeers. The ref ultimately, snatches the belt back from you and brings it back to Lada. But you are basking in a lot more heat, a lot more attention than you have really gotten in your career at this point.
Lada or me?
The Meg.
The Meg. Okay, cool.
In fact, how does Lada feel about the Meg kind of stealing their spotlight a little bit here at the end?
Not a fan. Not a fan of this bullshit. One was so much bullshit lately. I mean, I was gonna say if
I'm down to be slapped.
If the ref beat me to getting the belt back, then yeah, I'm just kind of walking over and just backhanding. Like, not even
sell
a palm, just backhand.
Okay,
across the face.
All right, cool. And I think at that's the point where the security guys they all dive and pile into the ring, and they start separating you guys, and both sort of drag you back to your corners and backstage. And wow, what an unexpected finish! But there's still more to come, folks. Don't go away. And so let's go ahead and start with Lada backstage. And I think you pass by getting ready in the gorilla position back there. You pass by Christian Daye. What does this look like? If indeed it looks like anything. Lada coming back with the belt after that particularly heated ending. And Christian Daye is back there waiting for their entrance on the top of the card.
I mean, I'm a face, so I think as Lotta walks back, I just nod to her and say, good match.
Think you can hold up with your big headliner?
I think I'll do just fine, Lotta.
Nice necklace. Looks kind of familiar.
Speaking of, you remember, yeah, this is, so Christian's supposed to be booked in a tag team with Rambo as the masked wrestler. He's not back here.
Can't have a dual match without your partner. Where's Rambo?
I was about to ask you that. You seem to see him much more than I do.
I saw him before my match.
I'm sure he'll be here. He's a professional.
Yeah, he was real excited for this big championship for him.
As he should be. Gonna be a headlining event.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll give you a few tips while you're out.
I don't need tips from him.
All right, lose then.
And you can see the cameras kind of starting to like zero in on this a little bit as they're like, oh, something's happening. Gotta get this.
I was gonna say, please tell me Rosa got that.
Yeah. Rosa's always got it. It's kind of creepy sometimes how much Rosa's always got it.
Just appears right next to you.
And as you are storming off, you see Andy flag you down, beckons you over into a corner.
Yes.
And you get a face full of vape. Back when he smoked, he had perfectly fine smoker's etiquette, and as soon as he switched to vaping, he just forgot literally all of it. Hey, Lotta, first of all, great match. Loved it.
I know.
I know we love you. You're the star, and I need you to be a star for me again tonight. Can you do that for me?
I'm always a star, Andy. You just said so.
Great, because it turns out we need your help. And we're going to pivot over to the Meg. The Meg exiting the room. And you were expecting to see Aubrey and Leah on deck for the tag team championship, and they're not back here. But you don't have super long to think about that before Jerry flags you down. Hey kid, great match. Hey, the bit at the end, that was solid. That was premium, is what that was.
Thank you. It just came to me.
Yeah, that's those instincts. Like they can't teach that. Yeah, that's in the blood.
Yeah, feels like you're maybe buttering me up or something here.
No, I just wanted to say, I honestly just wanted to say good job. I think you're doing great out there, like, even with like the whole Finn thing and everything. Like, not that I got like the shock thing. It's great. Like, it paid the bills for a long time, and it's certainly better than what they had me doing before. They had me doing like an evil Iranian angle. Like before that, it was really problematic. I didn't like it. But I think you've done a lot with like what you've been given in this life, and like you should be proud of that.
Well, thanks. This is Jerry.
It's Jerry.
Thanks, Jerry. Are you sick?
I mean, no more than usual. Why?
No, just I don't know. It's there's a lot of stuff. You normally after a match tell me like, well, I would have done this, I would have done that.
Yeah, no, I know, and I don't know. I think it's maybe just a lot of the weird shit that's been happening around here lately. It's just got me kind of circumspect, I guess. I'm just glad you're okay.
Whoa, okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, so far, so good.
And you see Jerry suddenly looking over your shoulder at something behind you.
I will turn and look over my shoulder.
You see Rick approaching you very, very quickly, smoking furiously. Rick does thankfully at least observe some proper smoker's etiquette. Even if he does just like drop his cigarette just on the floor and like puts it out. Hey, great show, kid, amazing. Hey, okay, how you doing? And he kind of like slaps his hands on your sweaty shoulder, starts giving you like a shoulder massage. Like, how you doing? You feeling good? You feeling limber?
Why would I need to feel limber?
Hey, so yeah, we've got a little bit of a problem. Hey, you know, you might notice Aubrey and Leah, they're not back here. Yeah, so they got some kind of wicked food poisoning. They are down for the count. They're not gonna be able to go on. And just I got a weird request. Okay, we're trying to figure out a way that we can salvage this whole weird tag team thing. And we think Andy and I were talking. We were thinking you and Lotta tag team, surprise run-in tag team against Christian and Rambo. How you feeling? You do it?
Well, we don't have anything worked out. I guess we could.
Yeah, I know it's super last minute. Like you're gonna have to call it on the fly.
Okay, what does she say about it?
And we're gonna cut back over to Lotta and Andy.
God damn it. If you blow that in my face again, I'm going to shove it up your ass.
Oh, ye of little faith. All right. But come on. Lotta, please. Please, I'm begging you. Like, I'm literally begging you. I'll get on my knees.
Okay. Get on your knees.
And he gets down on his knees. He's like, prima donna of the squared circle. Your audience needs you.
It would be better if it was, well, I suppose that would be an unfair advantage for the newbies, but sure, I will. I will do everything I do is for my audience. I will give them another exceptional show.
I absolutely knew we could count on you. That's why you carry this company, Lotta.
Mm-hmm. It is. Don't forget that, okay, Andy?
I couldn't if I tried. You're the best, Lotta. And he immediately starts running off to put out another fire.
Hey, I'll go find the Meg.
And yeah, back over at the other entrance. Rick has left. And it's just you and Jerry. And Jerry looks very pale. Harry, don't do this. Oh, you're muted.
First off, you don't do this, Harrison.
Harrison, don't do this. I've got a really bad feeling about this. Don't do this. Something off about this whole situation, and I don't don't like it. It reminds me of fuck. Just brings up bad memories.
Sure, I mean, Jerry, I hear you, but like, I do this. I get to win. I mean, we get to win.
I I'll, look, you're gonna call me crazy, but there's something I don't like about this whole situation. It reminds me of some shit happened back when I was still wrestling. Back, I was closing out. I was on my way out the door, and there started being accidents. A lot of botched spots, a lot of technical malfunctions, a lot of injuries.
I wasn't even around back then, Jerry.
No, this was a little bit before their time. There was this guy, this kid. He was green, but he was insanely dedicated, and he had this mask gimmick. He was he was all in. He never took it off. Never took it off. Always in character. It was fucking weird. Like absolute method. One day during match, mask comes off. It wasn't supposed to. It was just a fuck up, as far as I could tell. Just got caught getting out of a chokehold, and guy's mask comes off. And this guy, he flips his shit. Like I've never like it was just a guy underneath. Like I didn't get a good look at him, but it was just like a guy. But he like absolutely lost his mind. He like he ran out of the arena like, and we never saw him again after that. After that, the accident starting with the guy who got his mask off. He never wrestled again after that. Saying there's this stuff that's been happening is bringing up a lot of bad memories. I don't think you should do this.
So, Jerry, what are you trying to tell me? We got some kind of Phantom of the Octagon?
Like, yeah, kind of essentially is what I'm saying. It's like I don't know if it's the same guy. Like I don't like or a copycat, like some messed up fan. But I don't like this, Harrison. I don't want you to get hurt. I think we should walk away. You and me, we pack up the car, we go.
Okay, Jerry. I'll put my hands on his shoulders and I'll be like, okay, Jerry, hear you. I will be very careful about any ghosts that I see. I promise out there. I will be very careful.
Harrison, you're not listening to me. I'm not worried about a ghost. I'm worried about some wigged out psycho.
Are you listening to you? Do you hear how you sound?
Okay, look. All right, just promise me you will be careful. Watch out for yourself.
I'll be careful. Always careful. Got to do this, Jerry. Not just for me. Both of us.
And Jerry will kind of stalk off into the corner. I'm gonna go fucking. I don't know. Fuck. Andy left all the fucking cigarettes. Or Rick left. Yeah.
You're not supposed to smoke. Your doctor says you're not supposed to smoke.
You know what? I think tonight of all nights, I'm gonna fucking smoke. If it's okay with you, Harrison.
Yeah, I mean, as long as there's no like, watch out for the ghost of cigarettes past.
And I think this is probably what Lotta walks into the middle of.
Are you telling ghost stories now?
Listen, don't get me started. There's something about some kind of mask wearing guy that's like dropping sandbags on us or something.
Dropping sandbags.
It happened to a guy.
This is Jerry coming back.
Yeah.
Did he come back?
Yeah. No, it happened to a guy.
No. Yeah.
Jerry.
Just sandbags or any malfunctioning light rigs were included in that.
Yeah. There was some lights that exploded. Some guys got burned. Guys got shot, got put in the hospital.
Jerry's been telling me that all the accidents have been happening because somebody pulled some kid's mask off.
The fuck? Were they deformed? Did they have a birth defect?
No, I didn't get a good look at them, but like they just looked like a guy, but they were so fucking method that I guess they fucking lost their minds. Like
Ew.
It just
maybe that was the gimmick. I don't know.
Fucking maybe. Just like I was just telling Harrison, just watch yourself out there, Lotta, okay?
Yeah. I know.
I mean, hey, look, we just did all the work on PT.
Yeah, I don't want to reverse that. It's kind of important.
So watch yourselves out there, okay?
Okay.
And
this is not actually a ghost, though. It's just a guy. Like, there aren't ghosts.
And we're going to pivot over to Christian and Riptaris over at the other gate. And you're starting to wonder, like, if Rambo's going to make it when, coming down the hallway, you see them in their whole and luchador mask, vaguely kinky getup.
And we recognize this as Rambo, or I'm sorry.
It's
who else would be in the costume?
Right. Who else would be in the costume?
Right on.
I mean, it's a little odd because you are accustomed to seeing Rambo kind of like slouch and swagger everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You were pretty you were kind of half expecting, like, when you saw the outfit that Rambo's going to be wearing, that he was going to be like scratching his butt like the whole time. But it seems like he's pretty like locked in, like very slow, confident strides, and sort of steps up next to you, listens for the opening chords of your entrance music to start up, and just nods without saying.
Looking good, Rambo.
You walk like a thoroughbred. Take walking lessons all of a sudden, or?
And he just nods.
You're nodding? You took walking lessons? Like, he just elbows Christian and just starts laughing. He has like this big, like, kind of like full belly, kind of like throaty laugh. Are you ready for this?
And he just sort of reaches up and just puts a hand on Christian's shoulder as you hear the swelling chords of the opening, your entrance theme, and you feel this like pressure on your shoulder. It's not quite like a grip, but there is something vaguely possessive about it. But you hear the music, you hear the announcer, it's time to go. So tell us about your ring entrance.
So I think actually in this case, since I have my manager with me, I think at least the planned entrance is that Christian is.
If we don't, would we enter separately? Oh, hi.
Hey everybody. Yeah. So Phantom, I feel the Phantom in this stream tonight. But we are back. Thank you for bearing with us. Yes, and so we were just about to talk about ring entrance. So JD, you were saying, so why don't we repeat that last little section? Rambo had put his hand on your shoulder and wasn't exactly like squeezing, but you felt a kind of pressure, like a kind of like ironness to the grip.
And
But
as
it's kind of too late to question anything because it's time. It's go time.
And I don't need to question anything. Like, Rambo can be kind of weird. This is a big event. Maybe he's feeling the stress. Maybe he's super in character. Nothing to question.
Classic Rambo,
Classic Rambo. So as Christian hears his entrance music start, the question I had is, he's gearing up to hop on that motorcycle with his manager. Does that grip ease up enough for them to do that?
You start to move and you feel for a moment as if it is not letting you go, but only for a moment. And then it releases you.
And Christian nods to him and says, "I'll see you in the ring." And then goes to swing their leg over the motorcycle.
All right. Describe your entrance.
So I guess I'm the combo of both of ours, or
I was going to say, I feel like it actually, like, you hear the music, but then I feel like we almost hear the galloping of hooves before we enter. Like, it's a combo of our entrance music, like, tied together.
And your entrance, yes. So like whenever Riptaris enters, there's an initial, perhaps ominous and intimidating, neigh, and then the majestic galloping of horses, and then Pony by Genuine starts. What is your song though? Because if there's a mashup, I like the entrance though.
What a mashup.
It is an unhinged mashup because my entrance is Power Struggle by Sunna, which is very different vibes than Pony. But I do feel like someone mixed them together in a way that just works.
You're a fan.
Yeah,
You're
you can. If it's 4/4, somebody look that up in the chat. So, but yeah, so usually when Riptaris enters the neigh and the hooves, Pony, and then like he being a half centaur himself, rides in on a motorcycle emblazoned with majestic galloping horses, kind of like in the style that you would spray paint like a wizard on the side of a van, but it's horses on the side of a big old motorcycle. But what aspect can we add of Christians?
I think for Christians, in addition to the music, I want to say that before this entrance, I think this is one of the first times we're doing this entrance together, maybe the first. And what Christian used to do was enter through the crowd. Like there was a lot of stopping, shaking hands, like leaping off of balconies and things like that. And so I think they do something similar in this. And like as you're driving down, they're like standing up on the seat, like leaning over to give high fives to the fans, maybe even like jumping over to one of the barricades and then jumping back to you. So I think that is how we intertwine these two entrances together.
I like it. I like it. I think that's awesome. And then like he'll give you space like stopping as you do crowd work and then like getting back on. Yeah, I think that's how we do it. When I enter, I usually do like a graceful bucking bronco leap over over the ropes themselves. And then like I throw probably my sunglasses out into the audience. But what do you usually do to get in?
Christian usually jumps up on one of the turnbuckles and just balances there perfectly and then flips off of it to land in the center of the ring.
So the big question is, do you backflip into my arms or?
I absolutely do.
All right. And
I
then
was hoping you would say that.
Nice. That's so money. And then like I'll throw my sunglasses away out into the crowd. That's awesome. So I think that's what we do.
A very normal entrance.
It's just very normal, not over the top. The audience would love it though. So
we don't look into each other's eyes for a long moment when I leap into your arms.
Yeah.
You can't at all see like the Tumblr apps being opened on people's phones.
Yeah.
No.
Neither of us smile. So
yeah. But it is time also to introduce your mystery tag team partner.
Oh, no.
And the music that plays is very unlike what you normally hear for ring entrances. It's almost like experimental noise. Yeah, it sounds like the weirdest garage band track you can imagine. And yeah, Rambo sort of slowly walks down towards the ring, does not acknowledge the audience at all. In fact, it seems as though their gaze is fixed upon you, Christian.
I think Christian just kind of like very quietly to Rip is just like, damn, he's intense tonight.
Yes, what fine form he is in.
The audience is not like super sure what to make of this. There's kind of some muted applause and some murmuring. And then the announcer cuts in with, and in a surprised twist on the OPRA Triumph Tag Team Championships, competing for the belt, an unbeatable combination of champions, Lotta Fortunato and the Meg.
I feel like we have to play it like it's news to us.
Yeah.
Like we're just finding out as we're getting like
as opposed to
called up.
us finding out like 5 minutes ago. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, like,
So
even
like we both
even though someone has already cut together
God.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, someone has already cut together Carmina Burana and LL Cool J.
Ooh.
It's not the Jaws theme, it's Deepest Bluest,
Yeah.
the tie-in from 1999's Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah. His hat is like
Cool J.
his hat is like a shark fin.
His hat is like a
Yeah.
shark.
Yeah.
Deepest Fortuna.
Yeah.
Deepest Fortuna.
Oh god.
Incredible. Yeah, I feel like we come out and it's like we're both just like, what? Like us? You want me to wrestle with them?
Okay. Do it.
I think I don't know what Christian is doing, but like I think Rip Taurus just like looks like aghast. What's going on? And like talking to the checking in with Christian because like this is not something we were told about. And then yelling at the ref and be like, what is going on? What is this bullshit?
Right, this isn't what was supposed to happen.
Oh, what? And pointing at Christian like, this is my client. I'm his manager. So,
and while Taurus is overdoing this, Christian, you for the first time hear your masked partner lean in and just whisper that you can hear it perfectly clearly. Are you ready?
And Christian, who had an expression of shock, like genuine shock, mixed in with trying to play it up in response to this initial news about the change, hears that and a slight shiver goes down his spine. Not maybe enough to be noticeable, but they definitely twitch a bit, but say, yeah, of course, Rambo. I know it's not what we had planned, but it's going to be great.
It will be historic.
And Christian is just, this is fine.
All right, you guys make your way to the ring. So, I think Christian is going to go in first, is booked to go in first from your tag team. Who is going in first from Meg and Lotta?
I think we fight about it, but I think it's got to be Lotta.
Yeah, I just beat you in the match. Ronan, get away from this stuff. Baby cry.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think there's like a sort of like a prolonged, like somewhat, it's funny, but there's like a prolonged sort of like shoving match between us. The baby.
The baby.
The baby.
The baby.
The baby.
Either there was a bug under the stove or something he wanted to put in his mouth. You're just going to go right back. Okay, that's fine.
Perhaps
Crimes.
In the shoving match, perhaps someone gets shoved in.
Lotta's got to get in first,
Yeah.
And then the Meg shortly after.
Yeah,
Looking
Justin,
fun.
fucking grip it and rip it, baby. Slop that down, dude. Shit, yeah, dude. Crack one for the big boy.
Thank you for the donation, mysterious stranger. I didn't change the alert. It still says Meg for Palestinians, but it is going to Dots RPG Project.
Yes,
I promise.
yeah. Donations for the baby.
Yes. Baby donations.
All right, yes, and I think and this I think gets a reaction from the crowd. The social media and the dirt sheets are they are aware of the budding rivalry between Lotta and Christian, and so the kind of a hush falls over the audience, waiting to see how this is going to go. And in the moments before you guys decide to tie up and get started, do you kind of like exchange any whispered words?
Going to Sarah Sluts, I hope you bring your A game.
And then I think Christian is over there, like, having the slightest break in kayfabe and just being like, hey, let's make this awesome. And then a little more loudly so that the fans can hear, being like, glad we're finally getting to throw down together, Lada. Let's see what you can do.
Gonna need a new spine after tonight.
You know, fortune favors the bold, and I don't think you're bold enough to beat me.
Ed, you're gonna need your sugar daddy to fix your back after I snap it over my knee.
You're gonna have to catch me first.
So, which then begs the question, who making the first move?
I mean, it's kind of my thing. I guess it could be me. The Meg is the hothead. So yeah, I'll go right into it. Since Lada and Christian have their thing going on, I guess I will go for Rambo.
Okay, all right.
Who is definitely Rambo.
Yeah.
Same thing, I think. Same sort of like kickoff. The spear. I call it the harpoon.
All right. How do you see the sequence of events going down? Like, how do you see this sequence of moves going?
Yeah, I mean, I think that I think Lada and Christian are sort of having the face to face thing, almost like so. Wrestling, we've seen wrestling; it gets pretty gay. So like, I think their faces are just like so close that the audience is like, are they gonna? And then suddenly, all of that is interrupted as I just sort of launch myself at Rambo. I'm still riding the high of this heel turn, so I'm not even giving him a chance to like get ready. I'm just going right into it.
Okay. All right. So you're going to the spear. What are you doing afterward?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I mean, if I hit him, then I'm just gonna I'm just gonna bring him down to the ground, and try to go for like an early pin that he's definitely gonna kick out of. But yeah.
All right. Yeah. And go ahead and roll plus work.
Plus work. That is bad. I failed. I don't know exactly how much I failed by, but I'm pretty sure it's a 5.
You can spend momentum if you have it.
I do have a lot of momentum. I have 8 momentum by my count. So,
well, you can't take it with you. So
that's so fair. All right, let's get that up to let's say just a 7. I'm not trying to spend 5 in one roll.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You keep their attention. Choose whether to hand control of the match to your opponent and gain 1 momentum, or retain control of the match.
At this point, I'll hand it to my opponent, who's definitely Rowdy. Or sorry, I keep thinking it's like Rowdy Piper. Rambo.
Yeah, Rambo Bray. Rude boy Rambo Bray.
Rude boy Rambo Bray.
Yeah.
No relation to Rowdy Piper.
No, none whatsoever.
None whatsoever. Yeah. So I will hand control over and get 1 momentum back.
Okay. As this has gotten the initial pop from the audience, what are Lada and
I think if
or have you guys decided to go to your corners and wait for the tag in?
I think Christian would be distracted with that confrontation with Lada for a few moments until this chaos starts to spill out around them, and then kind of like gesture towards the ref like, what the hell is this shit? Like, this isn't how a tag team match starts. Like, this is just chaos. And then just be like, fine, you know what? I'll go to my corner. I'll wait my turn.
So, like, I'm the heel, so I gotta spend some momentum.
We could gang up on Rambo.
Could gang up on Rambo. I do know Rambo. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Do you want to take advantage of that? So Rambo has just kicked out and has gotten to their feet, and they're focused on Meg.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that opportunity to let's see, move reference. Yeah, they kicked up, and as they're standing up, I want to come from behind and like kick them in the back of the leg to put them back on the ground.
Okay. What else are you doing?
Once they're on the ground, I'm gonna put them in a chokehold.
Okay. Cool.
We could do that thing where like we're switching out, but we're like doing just enough to justify it, but we're not doing it the way that it's meant to be done. So like you come in and I like slide out of the ring. But then as you like put them in a chokehold, you drag them close enough to the ring that I can still hit them from outside of the ring.
It's tag team.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And in fact, if you would like, there is a move you can use in tag team when you are tagging in your partner in some respect. I will allow it for this sort of weird heel version that you're doing. You can roll. You roll like you would be for wrestling, but instead you roll plus the heat you have with your partner, which I believe at this point is +4 with the Meg.
Yeah, it is. So you said roll with
roll plus heat.
Roll plus heat.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's an 11.
All right. Yeah. The crowd pops as you nail the spot, retain control of the match, and gain 1 momentum.
Hell yeah.
And pivoting over to first explaining how this goes is that the ref is distracted by sort of herding Christian out of the ring, like, yeah, get out, get to your corner, and doesn't see any of this happen. So by the time they turn around, the Meg has slid out of the ring. I'm going to say the Meg has slid out right next to Riptaris. How is Riptaris, the manager, handling this situation?
Riptaris is not happy about this. Rudy, or whatever we want to call him, is he works hard, and he doesn't deserve to get ganged up on. But also, this is a little, this is a little unusual, and this is Christian's match, So I guess he just looks at the Meg, and says, "Okay, what the hell is going on here?"
I think the Meg looks very like antagonistic, but they're having a normal conversation. He's just like trying to, in case any of the audience is looking at them.
Fucking grip it, baby. Slop that down, dude. Shit, yeah, dude. Crack one for the big boy.
That's my mom. Thanks, Mom.
Everybody say it
Thanks,
together.
Will's mom.
Thanks, Will's mom.
This is the part of the stream where we thank my mom for donating.
So we're in character.
I don't know if you. When I was like, we're playing a wrestling game, so I'm not going to wear a shirt. I forgot about the fact. I fully forgot about the fact that my mom comes and watches every stream and donates.
Oh, right. My mom watches the show.
Oh, right, my mom. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, so I think like in case anybody's watching us, I'm like selling being evil, and then but what I'm actually saying is like your guess is as good as mine, dog. They came up like right before the match.
I missed that. Sorry, I was looking at the chat.
No, you're good. They came up right before the match and like told us that we were wrestling. So like your guess is as good as mine.
Okay, and Rip does see that, like, you're keeping it real, and like he's just kind of like up in your face and like kind of like this, but he's also having a normal conversation with you. This smacks of something very unusual, and I don't know if you saw. I don't know if he just lost weight, but like Rude Boy has this unnatural confidence that I don't think I've ever really seen him have before.
Maybe the gimp suit just has a slimming effect on his figure.
And so, speaking of that, Lotta, you presently have Rambo in a chokehold.
Yeah.
And they are actually going to take control. And they essentially sort of kind of fold themselves over and get you in a leg lock, reversing the hold on you. And it is pretty tight. It's pretty rough.
Rambo, what the fuck are you doing?
Question.
Does the audience think this person is named the Interloper, or what is the name of this?
So this person is the masked wrestler, you mean?
The masked, yeah.
It's literally just the masked wrestler. It's the mysterious tag team partner. Who could it be?
So I think the refs, or not the refs, the commentators are just like, oh, it looks like the mysterious masked man is pulling on the fuzzy handcuffs. I don't know if it's my job to be.
Oh no, go ahead. Feel free,
please.
And yeah, you don't get a response from Rambo, and you are able to break out of the hold, but you have to work for it a bit. He's working real stiff. And you guys go back and forth, trading some clotheslines, high boot, like, and as you get into a tie up, like you realize, like, you've worked with Rambo a long time. Like, this doesn't feel like Rambo. Yeah, this you know Rambo's just body language and their style, and just not to get too weird about it, but their body well enough that this is wrong. This isn't Rambo. You know that. This cannot be Rambo. And then as you have this realization, they basically grab you by the hair and do a really rough over the hip throw. And you hit the mat hard.
Hey. What?
I'm gonna offer a tag out. If it looks like she hits the mat hard, I'll offer a tag out.
I'll take the tag out because I want to find out what the fuck is this shit. And I slide out, and as Meg bypasses, I'm just like, it's not Rambo. And then I'm just sliding out, trying to hide that I got the wind knocked out of me. Just go to Ripped Horse. I'm just like, do you know that's not Rambo?
What?
It's not Rambo.
And while you're having that conversation, Meg, you tag in. What are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm just I am like, I guess we're just kind of gonna like circle each, like, for a second. I'm just gonna like sort of, do the like taking the measure of each other, sort of circling each other thing, like we're going to go into a grapple at any second. And while I'm doing that, I'm just going to be like, what's going on, man?
And if you don't take the initiative, he is going to shoot the leg. He is just he is fully just going for the single leg takedown, and you feel yourself start to go airborne, and he is going to go for a half Nelson and try to cover you.
Okay, all right. I am no longer interested in selling this.
Yeah.
Like this is getting a little too real.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let him just like beat me up. So what should I roll for that?
Go ahead
should I roll for that?
Go ahead and roll work real stiff.
Okay. Oh god, I had so many good rolls earlier in the night. I have momentum. Work real stiff. How does that work?
So on a 10 plus, you really lay them out. Pick 2 from the list, or 7 to 9, it hurts, pick 1.
Okay, I don't know why that's not on the list. It's fine. Okay. So
I can read you the options if you want.
Yeah, I guess. So that's with okay, so that's with real.
Yeah.
Which I'm not good. So this is a fail. This is a 3, 4, 5 down to a 4. I can spend through momentum and get it up to a 7 if that's cool.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay.
You've got the momentum.
So then what are my options?
Your options are when you can injure your opponent. The match is booked to end in a no contest. Your opponent loses -1 audience as you break the illusion of their toughness. You gain +1 audience as the audience can see you're a legit badass.
I'll gain 1 audience.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You guys are both like visibly like you're really going at it. And you manage to you kick out, but he doesn't cease trying to pin you. You actually have to escape the pin, but you do it. You do force him off you. You graze him with your elbow on the way up, and he visibly kind of is wrung by it and staggers back a minute, and it gives you an opening. But at this point, he is staggering back towards Christian. Christian, are you going to try and tag in?
Yes, I think Christian's been watching this and can, like, I would imagine tell things are not right, and is noticing that they are working stiff, and is just reaching their hand out to tag in the hopes of turning this into the spectacle it's supposed to be instead of what it is becoming in this moment.
Yeah. And you tag in, and what are you doing? When you tag them out, their head like snaps around to look at you, but then they stop and they sort of get on their knees and they crawl out of the ring as you jump in.
And I think with the Meg in the ring kind of staggering up, Christian gets up on the top turnbuckle, waits to make eye contact with the Meg so that the Meg has an idea that this is coming, and leaps at you to catch you in a headlock and drop you into DDT. And then goes to try to pin you, knowing it won't work, but then preparing to catch you in a submission hold.
I think the commentators are like, What is this? The rose and thorns?"
Okay, yeah. I dig that. I'll go with it. I'll go with that, and I'll let you. Yeah, I'll sell it. But I think I'm gonna reverse the submission hold.
I think that's fair.
Okay.
And yeah.
I'm gonna say,
And I think Christian is absolutely there for that, because what they are looking to do is keep this fast-paced and exciting and keep it away from the weirdness.
all right, Christian, go ahead and roll plus work.
Okay. That is a 9.
All right, and a 7 or 9, you keep their attention. Choose whether to hand control of the match to your opponent and gain 1 momentum, or you can retain control of the match.
I'll give over control of the match to the Meg. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll kind of do that sequence and then let the Meg take over.
Meg is reverse the hold.
Into the jaws of life.
I will give that option. I will use that and that moment to just sort of like say quietly to Christian, like, don't tag out. That's not Rambo.
And Christian's just like, what the fuck? Okay, yeah, heard. All right.
Yeah, and then I think I'm just gonna sort of I'm gonna let you out of the submission hold, or like, you can break out of the submission hold. I'm not gonna like stop you from doing that. And I think, well, let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get up and then try to like grab you, like as you are kind of like sorting yourself out, as you are getting up. Actually, okay, yeah. I think I'm gonna offer you a hand up because I'm in my heel era. So I'm gonna like offer you a hand up, which is normal for me because I'm a baby face. Normally, the Meg is a baby face, but I help you up, and then I like reverse the grip on your arm, and then I try to like stunner you, basically, like grab you around the head, and then just like bring you back down to the mat.
And Christian absolutely goes with that and lets that happen. He is doing everything he can to keep himself, even though it's the worst position for him in terms of winning the match, he's going to try to keep himself closer to your corner so that there's no chance of an accidental tag in. So, like, almost oversells it, falls over, rolls towards like where Lotta is and is moving in that direction, like crawling like he's disoriented, trying to tag out, but oh no, he's in the wrong corner.
Oh, I'm muted. There we go. And while that is happening, now the masked wrestler is now over in their corner, and Riptaris, you're nearby there. What are you doing?
I'm trying to look at my moves. I think Rip just kind of like just fully evaluates who this person is. Just like looks them up, looks them down, learning that isn't actually Rude Boy. Do I notice anything like different aside from like, could I guess who this is?
Not anyone that you know.
Right.
You think.
Okay.
And and now that you're really looking at them, it's like their posture is completely unlike Rambo's. They're standing almost like unnaturally stiff. And he notices you looking at him. He just turns and locks eyes with you from beneath the mask.
Rip, I think he just says like, "You're not Rude Boy." And I think he
and as you say you're not Rude Boy, he sort of leans in and almost growls at you. And you're not a wrestler.
Oh, I say nay. And I start scrambling to see if I can get a if a microphone is close by, I'm going to go for that. If not, I'm going to. Oh, so what is meal ticket again?
Meal ticket is to interfere, or you can also try to grab a mic and break kayfabe.
Right. So I have.
Yeah, there are mics on the commentator stand.
Gotcha. So if I interfere, so either way, I'm interfering somehow.
Yes.
So gotcha. I think I have about as much a chance to do either of those.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to try to break kayfabe. All right. First roll of the night. Let's see. A 6.
I believe you should have at least a couple momentum.
I'm looking on here. I do have 2 momentum, so I can bring that up to a 7. I'll just spend 1.
Okay. So you do well. Actually, let's go ahead and describe how you do it. What you do.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming you're trying to expose the fact publicly this is not Rude Boy.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. So I'm trying to expose the fact that this is not Rude Boy, and I think what I do is I'm going to try to do the equine enclosure and grab him and try to rip off his mask.
Ooh, okay.
And
He's not gonna like that very much.
Pointing the entire time, and then just try to do that.
Okay. Okay. So the answer is on a 7 to 9, you blur the line, gain +1 momentum, and you pick one from these options. Do you have the options in front of you, or I can read them
yeah,
to you?
looking them over. Thank you. Oh no, I lose 1 heat. Oh, I lose faith with somebody. None of these are good. I
Yeah,
think
usually breaking kayfabe is pretty much all consequences.
Oh yeah. I think the truth I reveal loses 1 heat with somebody involved.
Okay. All right. You start clawing this guy's mask off, and
too many zippers.
Yeah, you were not fully successful. He is able to ultimately throw you off and pull it back down, but you get enough of it off that like it is apparent to basically anyone who is able to get a good look that like that's not Rambo.
Mm-hmm. If people are taking like pictures, I take a moment to just go like, just like smile right next to it, like a smile and a wink, nobly, like a horse would. So, yeah. So I guess that's so I get thrown off the side of the ring.
Yeah, you're kind of like up on top of like the stairs by the turnbuckle, and he just fully like bodily like shoves you off onto the ground.
I fall in onto and then slightly off of my motorcycle, and then it like gently starts falling toward me. So
when we say back in the ring, Christian, you have been trying to stay away from your corner because you are trying to not tag in whoever this is. However, while you and Meg are wrestling, you see this happen, and you see Rip get thrown down onto the ground, and you see it looks like the masked wrestler is getting ready to like leap on him. What do you want to do?
I think what Christian does is try to find the closest to a middle ground that he can, because it is very he just wants to throw himself between this masked wrestler and Rip. he also knows that could lead to Octagon and things like that, which he has promised Meg that he's not going to do. And so I think instead he goes to like the middle of the rope to lean over and just be like, what the fuck are you doing? What's going on here? We've got a match to win. What the hell are the two of you doing? Stay on task. You're supposed to be backing me up. Both of you are supposed to be backing me up. This is my night.
I'm gonna say, well, roll to work the audience since you were sort of framing this in the context of the match.
Yeah. That is an 8.
All right.
Can I also work the audience to just sort of be like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, we're supposed to be wrestling.
Sure, go ahead.
Cool. God damn.
Tag those dice out.
The dice have betrayed me.
Oh, no.
I think that the botch is mostly just that. So you do gain 1 momentum, but I think it's just that you're just gonna kind of drowned out. Like everyone's really focused in on this 3-way drama down here. Yes. So on an 8, yeah, they play along, gain +1 momentum, and you seem to have drawn the masked wrestlers' attention. And they are once again focused, and they are almost kind of like perched up on the turnbuckle like a gargoyle, watching your performance intently.
Question.
Yeah.
Because Christian did that, and I don't know.
It's fine. That thing just got tapped. It's fine.
Okay. You could. So, I mean, in this case, they did succeed. But in the future, yeah, that is something you could do. Though now that we are focused back in on the action in the ring, Riptaris, what are you doing?
I think he's crawling out from underneath the motorcycle, which did fall on him eventually. And I think, I don't know. So Christian knows this isn't Rude Boy anymore.
Yeah, you determined that like Christian definitely knows.
Fantastic. I think I want to try to work the audience for Christian, like in Christian's favor.
Okay. All right.
Just be like that. Like Christian's amazing. This is their night, and are you all going to let this be ruined by an impostor?
Okay, go and roll audience.
All right. I think I have. Let me see. I'm interfering, so this might be counted as meal ticket. I do not know. I'm not quite as familiar with.
I would say go ahead and just roll to work the audience.
Okay. That is a 9 plus, and that's what, rolling with look or real?
Plus.
So that's a 10.
Okay. They pop big. If you want, you can spend 1 momentum to gain plus heat with your current or upcoming opponent. The crowd can't wait to see you go at it, or else you can also just bask in the moment and gain +1 momentum.
Yeah, I'll let me see. Yeah, I'll just gain momentum.
All right, and they are eating it up. You have started a successful chant of Christian, Christian, Christian. And while Christian is getting back into the action with Meg, what is Lotta getting up to at ringside here? I imagine this is not necessarily how they wanted, this evening to go, but there are also other things going on. So what's going through Lotta's head?
Well, it's not fucking Rambo. It's concerning. Don't know what Andy and Rick pulled, but it's also very weird that this person is not playing the industry rules here. She's kind of very pissed and annoyed. So is the commentators table near where he's perched like a gargoyle on the turnbuckle?
Yes.
Cool. I want to get a steel chair and jump off the commentator's table and whack him either if over the head if I can get him, or just at least on the back, knock him over.
Okay, cool. And you're just going for him?
I'm just going for him. He pissed me off.
Okay, very cool.
And he's not my friend, so who gives a fuck? I don't know who that is.
Cool. So while you were getting ready to do that, I'm going to go back into the ring with Christian and Meg. How are you guys trying to sell this? What are you guys doing? You can hear the crowd is definitely pumped for Christian.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So then, this is supposed to be Christian's night. So I am going to I think I'm just going to run at Christian and leave myself open for a clothesline or something, more graceful than that, whatever they have in mind.
I think they just do the drop toe hold to start, and it's very much a let's keep this fast paced. Let's be hitting moves or ducking out of moves and bouncing off the ropes and doing things like that.
Yeah.
Like very much like Rob Van Dam, Jerry Lynn type dynamics of just going back and forth in that really quick way where no one's really getting the upper hand, but both people are looking really good and the audience can't look away.
True, for sure. I know all those names, so that makes sense.
I know you do. That's why I use them.
I knew one of them. I know one of those names.
No, yeah, I think I hit the toe hold, hit the ropes, bounce back, try to get back at Christian. I think we're just sort of going back and forth. Neither one of us really having the upper hand, but definitely doing it just very fast.
Yeah.
Okay, Christian, go ahead and roll work.
Double sixes there. So that is a high number because I guess that's just a 12, but still high number.
Big high number. Yep. Crowd pops. You nail it. Retain control of the match and gain +1 momentum. And I'm going to say that especially with that 12 there. What is your work? Out of curiosity.
My work is 0.
0. Yeah. The bonuses aren't big in this system. But still 12 solid boxcars. You have the audience in rapt attention, including the referee. They are busy watching you, which makes it much easier for Lotta to go ahead and roll work real stiff.
And that is a 7. Can I spend momentum to make that a full success, or is it too low because it's a 7?
If you have 3 momentum to spend, you could spend 3 momentum.
Oh, Joe?
Oh, I was going to say, I think the ref that you stole the chair from, I'm assuming.
The commentator. Yeah.
I'm sorry, the commentator.
Yeah.
Just goes, oh my God, she's pulling off the Black Swan.
Would you then like to put them over? Okay, perfect. Yeah, so you can bump it to so you pick 2 from the list.
Let me pull up the list. Was work real stiff, you said?
Yes.
Natalie Portman's never going to hear the end of this.
So I want to injure my opponent.
Okay.
Because I'm pissed, but I also want to gain +1 audience so they can see how badass I am.
Yeah, sure. No, this makes total sense. Yeah. I mean, hey, this is the reigning champion here.
Yeah, I'm the queen.
Yeah. And there is an audible oh, and the masked wrestler sprawls out, like visibly wrung. Getting
Don't pull my
up,
hair, you fucking bitch.
staggering to their feet. And they are going to attempt to force a tag in from Chris. Say, and you can see them kind of trying to do this. I'm going to say roll plus heat to. I'm going to play a little fast those here. I'm going to say roll plus heat to not tag in.
That is a 7.
Okay. Okay. Now choose whether you would like to hand control the match to your opponent to gain more momentum, or you can retain control of the match as you manage to surreptitiously, in a not obvious way, avoid their attempted tag in. Clearly they attempted to swing and tag in, but you were able to avoid it without making it look like you were trying to avoid it.
Yeah, I think Christian saw the Meg coming at him and, used that as a way to just sort of stumble a few steps off to the side. And then opened himself up for whatever move the Meg might want to do. If the Meg is looking to do a spear and pull that out, Christian is positioning himself perfectly for that.
I'll hit the harpoon.
And I think as you're doing that, as you're getting Christian, down to pin, Christian's just kind of panicking and is like, should we end it now? Should we end it in disqualification? What the fuck should we do, Meg? This isn't right.
I mean, you're supposed to win.
I know, but it's not worth someone getting hurt, is it?
I mean, look, the show is everything.
And Christian waits until absolutely the last second, but does kick out.
In that case, is Christian going to try and bring it home?
I think they are. I think, they kick out and manage to get some distance between them and the Meg, and I think take a moment to catch their breath by doing not quite smack talk, but trying to work some angles and just being like, Meg, I don't even know who you are anymore. This isn't you. What's happened to you since we came up through the ranks together? You've become so cutthroat.
You're right. I've become cutthroat. Because there's blood in the water. Chum. Yeah, I mean, once Christian catches their breath, I'm happy to hand off. What is it? Control.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm happy to hand that off to Christian, so that they can like hit their finisher and bring it home, like you said.
And
I
I
just want to know
think,
what their finisher is.
yeah, well, yes, we will find out what that finisher is, but I think Christian, takes that moment after the Meg says that and says, I read that if sharks stop moving, they die. Guess it's time to lay you out.
Yes.
And I think what Christian does is initially kind of dives in, does some fancy footwork, does like a neck breaker to take the Meg down to the mat, and then climbs up on the turnbuckle and I think hits a shooting star press. Just launches themselves almost halfway across the ring to crash down on top of you. And I think their finisher is, don't think of me fondly.
Very good.
All right, roll your 2d6 for your finisher.
All right. What
Yeah,
is
Justin,
what
fucking
is
grip
finisher?
it, rip it, baby. Slop that down, dude.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, dude,
That
crack one for the
is
big boy.
that is 7. So,
I think.
but I do have momentum. I do
Mhm.
have momentum. I have 3 momentum. I'm going to spend my momentum. So I'm going
Okay.
to bump that up to a 10.
All right, you
Your
finish
manager
clean.
might also be able to bump it. I don't remember.
I think I can, but also if I am the other commentator as well, I could probably put you over. So
Mhm.
whichever you like. I think you can use one of my stats instead, like roll for a thing if you didn't have enough.
I could. I think, you know what? Let's spend my 3 momentum because of course I'm not going to need that, There's nothing that could happen after this cuz I've pinned you cleanly and we've won.
Yes, obviously. Yeah. And yeah, you finish clean, and the audience loses it. 1, 2, 3. The Meg is down. Second time tonight.
Night
And
for your boy.
the ref is holding Christian's arm in the air. If I'm seeing correctly in our little chat over here, Rip and Lotta have some kind of plan here.
Yeah.
And you see,
lead, my lady?
I was like, you see the masked wrestler starting to climb up into the ring to join Christian in the ring.
What are we thinking? I'm distraction and you're grabbing the mask, or vice versa?
I will distract. I'm very good at that. You grab the mask.
Eh?
I think it would be how do you say you might get over on the audience, but it also might be revelatory for your career.
Yeah, let's go then.
So Rip gets up there. I'm assuming the masked wrestler is like getting in the ring as well.
Yeah.
Rip kind of like gallops in front of him, and then just like puts his hands up, and fringe is flying, and he says, "Hold it on, hold 1 second there. I think you've got some stardom in you," and just let's
You could have said hold your horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, and while the masked opponent is focused on Rip, Carlotta will just kind of saunter up behind him, and as he's locked in, just kind of rip off the mask.
All right. In this case, I want to make a roll for it since you're double teaming it. Yeah, you are able to tear the mask off of this guy, and there is a gasp from the audience, and everyone just sort of look. This long moment of shock. Everyone looks to see who this masked wrestler is, and it is a guy.
It's the normal guy.
It's a guy. It was a guy all along. But even still, he looks shocked and he recoils. He starts trying to cover his face to conceal it from the cameras, and he looks in every direction, but there are obviously cameras ringing the rings. He holds up an arm to try and cover it, and he darts over and he grabs a hold of Christian's arm.
No.
At that moment, all of the lights in the arena go out with an audible ka-chunk, and it's like a the powering down of the generators. And there is shouts from the audience, screaming among the techs. There is chaos up here in the pitch black ring. And after a long couple of moments, the emergency lights engage. And everything is bathed in this sort of like orange glow as everyone gets their bearings again. And the referee, Taurus, Lada, Meg, standing in the ring alone because mysterious wrestler and Christian have vanished. And we're going to go a quick 5-minute break, and we'll be right back.
Oy!
Oh my gosh.
And we are back, unlike Christian.
R.I.P. Christian.
Yeah. So, picking up back in the ring with Meg and Lotta and Rip, and neither the unmasked wrestler. Lotta, you still have the like the luchador mask in your hand. But neither the wrestler nor Christian are there. And inside it is chaos. Like their ushers are have like their flashlights, and they're trying to like wave the audience out because there's obviously been a power failure. They're trying to get them out. The techs are all running around trying to figure out what happened. It's mayhem right now.
We have. I don't know, Locke. But we have to get Christian back, and we have to find whatever vanilla person that was.
Jerry might have been onto something.
What was that?
Jerry might have been onto something.
Oh, the ghost
Dad
shit?
said, yeah, said that there was a guy way back when someone in a match took his mask off. He freaked out, ran out. They never saw him again. But then all these accidents started happening.
And when did the accident stop? Like they had to end for them to start again.
All right, look, I didn't really take it seriously, okay? I mean, it sounds crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I only got the tail end of it, and it sounded pretty weird to me.
I mean, do I see Jerry if I look around?
It's hard to see, but you can probably pick him out of the crowd trying to muscle his way to the degree that he can with his knees towards the ring.
Yeah, I'll like go to the edge of the ring and sort of like lean down and Christian's gone.
Yeah, you're okay though.
I'm okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't want it to be true. I didn't I just wanted it to be a weird fucking coincidence.
Do you know? All right, look. Last time this happened, when did it stop?
It stopped. I don't know. A few months later, it just kind of petered out. It seemed like I guess everybody he wanted to get back at, he got his vengeance, and it just
Why would he want to get back at Christian?
I don't think he wants to get back at Christian. I think he's got some kind of weird, like, stalker complex about the kid.
Oh fuck.
Okay, so first off, mortal, you're saying that like this guy was trying to get back. So was he stalking somebody before?
I mean, I know the guy that unmasked him never arrested yet. Other people I knew in the business at the time who had been around this kid, just stuff started happening. Their careers went off the rails. I think I didn't get a good look at him, like, up on the screen for the second there before he covered his face, but, like, I mean, he's definitely older. I mean, this guy was just a kid when I knew him.
Yeah, but what was the kid's name? Like, what was his gimmick, his persona?
His gimmick, as far as I can remember, was like the phantasm or something.
So, like, did Phantasm have any, like, special hangout spots you know about? Because where the fuck did he take Christian in, like,
I don't know.
barely
Like,
a minute? The lights were off.
Like, look, I don't know. Like, I had to assume it's down in, like, the maintenance tunnels or, like, the bunkers or something.
Jerry, you know this place better than anybody. You've been here, like, literally forever. Like, literally.
Like, literally, I know, it's literally forever.
Literally forever. How would somebody just disappear with the lights off like that from the middle of the ring?
It seems impossible.
He looks for a second, and then he looks down, and you kind of follow his gaze, and you can see the apron of the ring is swaying slightly, as if there's like a light draft. And he bends down. You can hear the knees popping, and he, like, tears off the apron and starts trying to, like, get, like, his phone flashlight down in there. There used to be, like, a prestige elevator for, like, concerts and shit. Used to come up through here, but that's just been broken for years. But oh, fuck me.
The little freak fix it.
And if you hop down and you see where he's shining his light down in there, you can see there is like a square shaped, just like, hole underneath the ring.
Ooh.
So that's where they went.
At least down to where the elevator lets out. After that,
Elevator down to maintenance tunnels, down to bunkers.
I think bunkers. I think that's where someone would have to hang out.
Cool. Well, I guess you can let Andy and Rick know so they can get off their flat asses and call the cops or something.
Yeah, I'll go get him.
Yeah, but Christian could be dead by then.
Oh god. And, like, Rip starts, like,
oh boy,
crawling under.
All right.
Like, I'll go alone. You don't have to. No, stop.
Seems...
You don't have to come with me. I'm doing this for Christian.
Feels like you want us to come with you.
You don't have to.
I mean, I'm getting the feeling that this fucker is the one who fucked up my leg, so I kind of want to come with you.
Revenge?
Maybe slap him some more, yeah.
Well, get on the revenge wagon. You join me.
Okay, so go. All right. So look, if you, I'm I know
I
I'm not
also want to
gonna
know where Rambo is.
look. I'm gonna look for Rambo. Okay.
Okay.
I'll make sure he's okay. Figure out what happened to him. We get Andy and Rick. We're gonna call the cops. Get them in here. I know I'm not gonna be able to stop you guys from going after this guy,
Don't stop
but
us.
I couldn't if I wanted to. So that's why I'm
Could
telling
try
you
a
this.
You
little.
have to stop arguing
Okay.
with me.
I'm not. I'm trying to help you. Look. So
Could try a little to talk us out of it.
Don't talk us out of it. Your son doesn't have to come up. Like Hulk say.
okay, so if you go, it's down to the maintenance tunnels. You go 5 levels down. Oh, more! Wow, Raidors. Hello.
Raidors, hello.
Oh.
Welcome on in.
Yes, welcome. Hello, Raidors. You have caught us. We are getting into the finale here of Phantom of the Octagon, our worldwide wrestling one shot. We are also raising money for the Dots RPG project, who does a lot of great work improving accessibility in the gaming space. And where was I? Okay, I was right. I was Jerry. Okay, go 5 levels down. Then there's a section where it's like the HVAC. You get back behind there. I know, like it's gnarly. Like it's real bad. Like I would not be telling you to do this if it wasn't like life or death. You get back behind the HVACs down in like B5, and pretty sure that's where the entrance is. It was supposed to be sealed up, but obviously it's not.
I mean, this whole building is a bunch of OSHA violations, so obviously.
Oh, it's I mean,
it's so fucked.
The reason why I know this is because the number of times that I've had to perform like just extremely non-union labor, keeping this place up and running.
A wrestling program with issues like this, it seems unheard of.
I know it's extremely uncommon in the industry.
Rare in the
Usually, we all have insurance.
I can understand why you're boggled by this revelation.
Yeah. One of my parents is a lawyer, and I'm going to get them off this. We can sue if necessary. I'm not going to tell you which one.
Has anyone ever sued a wrestling promotion before?
No.
Uncharted territory.
The joke I was trying to make was about my parents. It's fine. Never mind.
Yeah, Justin fucking grip it,
thank you.
baby.
Thank you so much for the donation.
Slop that down, dude. Yeah, dude. Crack one for the big boy.
Oh, thank you.
We appreciate it so much.
Right. Rip, I guess, lead the way. This shit.
Rip Taurus can like bobs his head, and I guess we only really have our like. Do we even have our phones? We probably take that. I don't know. Maybe we just get
Not
our
for the
phones
performance, but
probably
grab a steel chair to bring with.
There are emergency lights at least out here. You do not know how well it will be lit down in basement level 5, or in whatever the bunkers are. They are like on the blueprint.
Oh my gosh! I want to say that Rip Taurus goes to the commentators table because they probably have like a couple of different things there.
Yeah.
And like grabs like 4 flashlights. Like one's for Christian because I know he's alive down there. And just start handing out like mag lights basically. Down we go.
And while they are going down, keeping their hands at the level of their eyes, we are going to go 5 sub basements below, and to where Christian is waking up. You were not even really aware you had lost consciousness. And you are on like an old, kind of like rusty twin bed, like military style.
Yeah, Justin, fucking grip it and rip it, baby. Slop that down, dude. Shit, yeah, dude. Crack one for the big boy.
Thank you very much for the donation. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Rip it.
Yeah, like it looks very much like you're like in like a bomb shelter. And up on the walls are like practically papered in like wrestling magazines.
Yeah, I think as Christian wakes up, I mean, he has just kind of that automatic, like, waking up disoriented in a strange place, just being like, what the fuck? What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is going on? And then
the door to the room is
yeah,
cracked.
Justin, fucking grip it and rip it, baby. Slop that down, dude. Shit, yeah, dude. Crack one for the big boy.
Thank you so much for the donation. It really means a lot. The door is cracked, and you can hear activity. Hear like distinctive like thumps and springs of a wrestling ring from outside of the room.
Christian slowly makes his way towards the door, like keeping their back against one of the walls, just kind of inching until they can peer through the crack and try to see what is going on here.
Peeking out, you can see that this is a larger barracks. Seems like it had space in it for a large number of people to sleep. There are more beds like the one that you woke up on, though these have been pushed up and stacked against the walls, partially disassembled, so that the main area of the room can accommodate a wrestling ring. It is old. It's seemingly been assembled more or less from salvage and scraps, but it is a functioning ring nonetheless. And you see the masked wrestler, once more masked, not in the same mask as before, but in another luchador-like mask, and they are practicing. They are working the ropes. They are doing flips onto the mat, doing break falls.
So I think the first thing Christian is going to try to do is see if there are any exits he can pinpoint and start to like ease their way towards that.
There is one exit, but you would have to get past the ring to do so.
Well, then I think there's only one choice. Christian has to walk towards the ring. And I think as he does so in the midst of this kidnapped situation, decides it might be a good idea to try and ingratiate himself to this masked wrestler and just says, you know, I've heard training usually works better if you have a partner.
Oh, hey, you're up. And stops, and he kind of grabs a towel hanging off one of the ropes and just starts kind of toweling off. You want a Gatorade or something?
Sure, I'd love a Gatorade. I'd also just love to know where I am.
Some in the cooler down by the apron. It's not chilled or anything. We don't I mean, God, if you think the AC is bad up there, it's awful down here. There is no ice down here. But
No,
I
you
got a
are correct.
ton. But I got
Whether
a
it's chilled or
ton.
not is what I'm concerned about.
No, yeah,
That is what I'm concerned about.
I have so much room temperature Gatorade though.
What's your favorite flavor? Christian says as he goes to grab a bottle.
I'm kind of an Arctic freeze guy, which is kind of ironic again considering the temperature, but
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack there, I'm sure. Okay, so you didn't answer that question. Where am I?
so when they built this place, God, what, almost 50 years ago now, God, they initially planned that there was going to be like bomb shelters here for surviving atomic war with the Soviets, because that was going to be a thing. Someone was going to survive underneath here. They eventually decided that it wasn't worth trying to maintain them, and so they just kind of sealed them up. But also they skimped on the contractors that were sealing them up, and so they weren't sealed super well. So, yeah, uh, yeah, that's where we're at right now. We are, yeah, about 5 sub basements underneath the arena. Hey, sorry about the dramatics there. It just it seemed I just needed to get out of there. Like I needed some air.
And what was the bringing me with you if you needed some air?
I mean,
How did that figure
I
in?
I just wanted to be able to celebrate with you in person, like celebrate our big night.
Well, that
Tag team champion.
we are the tag team champions, and a shame we didn't have a chance to celebrate in the ring with the belts and all of that. But and
Yeah,
like lifts the Gatorade and says, "At least we have this to toast with."
that's what I'm saying. Like this is really what it should be all about. Like the belts and everything. Like they're great, but like it's all just noise these days. Like nobody has any like just commitment to like the sweat.
And Christian nods like he understands exactly what that means.
That's you exactly. I knew you would understand. Like you know
Not
what
a
I'm saying.
single person sweats.
you yeah, I knew you would understand. Like from the moment I first saw you perform, I knew you were something special. You 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 wrestle intuitively. You you were a once in a generation talent, Christian. And I can't tell you how much it fulfills me to bring out that potential.
It means so much to me to be seen the way you see me.
I'm glad. A lot of people they don't they don't understand. Like they think it's like a weird they think it's like a sex thing. It's not. It's not. It's about and it's about commitment to the game. That is that's why I don't understand why people feel the need to get under the mask. This doesn't matter. This is what matters. Persona is everything. The legend, the face you show to them, that's everything. take it off, take it away, it's just shatters everything. Why would you do that? I don't understand how people who claim that they love wrestling could do that to someone.
I don't understand that either. I can completely understand why you want to be seen for what you are presenting to the world and not have anyone try to choose what they see. Well, I'm realizing I actually don't know your name.
So, in the ring, I went by Phantasm. But if you really want to know, if you have to know, and I suppose you've earned that, I'm Claude. Claude Van Erich. No action. I'm not related. I'm not related to the Van Erichs though. Like that's people. They sometimes think that, and that was part of people wanted to use that in when I first got started. People wanted to use that. They wanted to make that my gimmick. I'm like, I don't want to be. I don't want to be someone else. Like I want to be something more.
I completely understand Phantasm, and I don't need to see under the mask.
I knew you would understand. I knew you of all people would understand, even though you haven't been returning my texts.
I didn't realize it was you. I am so sorry.
You know, that is fair. I do go through a lot of burners.
But
the reception is not great down here.
And that does make it hard. I was going to say I could add the number to my phone now that I have your name, but if you use burners, that might not work. I guess if I just get a random text, I should assume it's you.
That's actually probably fair. Yeah. So I guess the question is, what now?
I was about to ask that myself.
Well, I personally think this could be really good for you.
To live down here.
I think it's a great angle. Like, you, mysterious. We'll train down here, just you and me. You're good. You showed that tonight. But I think me as your manager, you could be the greatest of all time. We'll train down here, just you and me. I'll teach you everything that I know about giving yourself over fully to the game. When you're ready, you will reemerge like a phoenix into this charnel production. You will show them what wrestling means. I knew you'd understand.
I was just a little surprised, though. You said manager, and I was thinking tag team partner.
What a lovely day!
Hello, Raiders.
Hello, and welcome, Raiders. Thank you so much for joining us. We are having a real one here. Playing Phantom of the Octagon, our worldwide wrestling one-shot, getting into the finale section here. And we are also raising money for the Dots RPG project, who do a lot of amazing work helping to increase accessibility in the RPG space. So throw them a couple bucks if you like what you're seeing. But
Jess, who just rated us, is the whole reason why we're doing this.
Well, hey, Jess, how's it going? Tag team. It's a nice notion, and it was fun to pretend for a while. But no, I think you need to shine on your own. You're a solo act. And with me behind you, there is nothing in this world that will stop you from getting to the top of this sport.
And Christian does the only thing he can do and reaches out a hand and says, I look forward to working together. I look forward to creating that future with you. But I think even as he does that, he can't help but reach up and just touch that chain around their neck as they think about who they would be leaving behind if they didn't get out of here.
And Phantasm reaches forward, but before we get to your hands touching, whatever might happen then, we are going to cut over to the rest of the crew, who presently are trying to sidle their way sideways behind large industrial HVAC units in the 5th basement level of the Octagon Sportatorium and Civic Arena. It has not been cleaned back here since the Reagan administration.
Well, I guess it's easier to see the path he left going in and out then.
God, I can only think about all the horrors that Christian is experiencing right now.
Don't remind me. I feel like my senses are tingling. I believe they are in danger. More danger than we can even imagine.
No shit, they're in danger. They're in some fucking psycho basement.
Yeah, what do you think's gonna happen? They're gonna show up and they're just gonna be like, "Do you want to wrestle here with me?"
Well, I can only imagine anything worse than that. Hand holding. Maybe like just play wrestling or something like that.
Listen,
like a weird, I don't know, wrestling ring made of mattresses,
made of trash.
Christian,
Gatorade.
Listen, Christian and I aren't that close, but I can say with absolute confidence and certainty that Christian would never hold that freak's hand.
I can only pray that you're right. No, I know you're right. He would never do that.
Not in a million years.
Not in a million years. All right, let's get this out of the road, out of the way. And like he just kind of tries to nudge it with his half centaur strength.
You manage with your half centaur strength to
it's the human half.
It's yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's
half human, half
he's
centaur.
Half human, he's half centaur. He's all horsepower.
Yeah, in spite of what that ratio would suggest.
He looks like a human, but he honors his forebearers. The strongest of creatures are horses, and the smartest of creatures also horses.
You two really deserve
just
each
wants
other.
to honor them.
And you manage to muscle open as you were trying to make some space with this HVAC unit. You almost sort of fall backwards through this section of wall that you realize there's weld lines, but they are pretty shoddy and have rusted through, and they have long since someone in the past has jimmied this door open, and you fall through and down a set of stairs, and you find yourself in a concrete hallway.
From this point forward, we need to be as quiet as possible.
And I think at that moment is right when Christian and Phantasm's hands touch, and you're holding his hand, and at that moment you hear a loud bang as a metal door flies open and the distinctive sound of somebody falling down a set of stairs.
Yeah.
And the phantasm looks over in the direction of the door, and Christian, you still have his hand.
Christian is looking in that direction as well, and I think does try to pull away.
You're
to
just
go
gonna pull,
towards the sound.
You're just gonna pull away?
Yeah, pull his arm out of his
Pile drive! Dislocated! I've already injured him once!
I think that depends on what the phantasm does, because if Christian starts to move just instinctively and feels that hand tighten around him, then you know what? Maybe it is time for some fisticuffs.
And I think, yeah, you see, even though you can't perceive all the facial features, there is the distinctive sort of tightening as Phantasm's face forms into a snarl, and you feel his hand tighten around yours. And it says, "Interlopers will not suffer this poser any longer."
And Christian pauses and says, "You know, if you hadn't been such a freak, we could have had a good thing." And then goes to do, very quickly maneuvers himself to do a Hurricane Rana.
All right. What is your goal with this?
I'm gonna try to take him down. I don't think Christian is in a place to actively be trying to hurt him, but more if I can disorient you, slow you down, then I can run towards the noise.
Okay, go ahead and roll plus work.
I sure can't. That's fine. That's a 4.
Oh.
And I think, yeah,
Can your manager do a thing?
So I have a thing here. I think this is going to be good. You go to try and pull him into this move, and as you do, you see him snap his head back towards you and feel his grip tighten again in this look of betrayal. And you try to pull him down, but he reverses it on you deftly, effortlessly. And suddenly he is behind you, and he has you in a chokehold. And you feel this suddenly is familiar to you. This is how you became unconscious upstairs. This is a particularly dangerous chokehold called the Punjab lasso. It's banned in most wrestling formats, both because it is a dangerous collar blood choke, and also because the name also, the name too, yeah. But so you can feel as though he has your life in his hands, and the three of you enter into this room, this subterranean wrestling bunker, and see in the middle of the ring the Phantasm holding Christian in this chokehold.
Riptaris is I think he says, he's like, I think we need teamwork on this. And I feel like, what if we all just run forward and just triple clothesline him?
I mean, he can't snap his neck, right?
So
one way to find out.
There's only one way to find out. Let's play with lives. It's fun. I think is there a way for me to, can I like talk trash to him and try to like call him out to
That's,
have him like
fair.
pick on me?
That is fair. Go ahead. Well, first, tell me what you're doing. Do that.
All right. I think Riptaris like tries to force everybody to hold hands in the name of like teamwork and wrestling.
Not holding anyone's hand.
And he says like he like points to the phantasm, and he says, interloper. You are the interloper here. And if you want to get rid of anyone, I challenge you to come and try and get rid of me. And I have to warn you. And like, maybe there's a faint breeze that just kind of comes through. It's a warm breeze that comes through these old tunnels, and it just kind of ripples through his like long mane. And he says, I have to warn you. You come from a very strong and powerful lineage. I don't want to hurt you, but I don't think you could survive it. So, you want Chris? You're going to have to take on me. You want me out of the picture? This is the easiest way. And we're here in your dumb freak lair, so you know all the weird moves. You weird freak. So yeah, if you think you can take me on, and my two powerful friends, he tries to hold your hands like up in the air.
Then step into the ring, horseman.
Only our people can say that. He like gallops forward. Yeah, so I'm trying to talk trash to get him to attack me. I guess I get in the ring.
Yeah. You can. I'm actually not even going to make you roll for it. Like okay. you have successfully pushed. You know for a fact he hates you, so it's honestly not a hard sell. Mm-hmm. And Christian, you feel the pressure around your carotid artery release.
Yikes!
And you are almost kind of flung aside as the phantasm wastes no time just going after Riptaris. Riptaris, what are you going to do?
I'm going to see if I can kind of catch him, use his momentum to put him into my version of a pile driver, which is just put out to pasture. So.
Go ahead and roll work. You are muted.
Joe, you're muted.
I thought I clicked it. That was only a 6, but I do have 2 momentum. I think I have 2 audience, but I don't think that matters. So
yeah, just momentum in this case.
Okay, so I add momentum, bring that up to 7, and
all right. Yes, you successfully put him out to pasture. He lands hard, but he immediately kicks out and rolls backwards and comes back at you with a spear of his own that moves you back hard into the turnbuckle. What are the rest of you doing?
guess jumping into the ring. I guess we're all doing this.
I mean, is there any like debris or like you can place steel chairs or like?
I mean, there's plenty of like junk around here, like steel beds and stuff.
I'll take a
like,
pipe.
Okay, yeah. There's a pipe.
Good.
Yeah,
He fucked up my knee. I'm gonna fuck up his.
Yeah, can we? I can't even say like triple team him. There's 4 of us, so quadruple team him.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, no rules, just right. Outback Steakhouse.
Can I fastball special Lotta at him?
Yeah. So I am gonna say that. So with all 4 of you ganging up on him, there is no way that he is going to be able to beat you. So we're gonna just kind of handle this narratively. He fights like it. Like you guys aren't getting out of this without injuries, but like the 4 of you can take him down. If you guys want to describe how you guys do that, do you guys each want to take your turn?
Well, I fastball special Lotta.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. Just like I'm picturing like the I had the time of my life, and then just full on, just
so nice.
harpoon javelin into the ring.
Correct.
Yeah, no, I'm using that momentum and just I got the pipe. And I'm just wherever it hits, I'm hitting hard, full on, and then just swinging on him.
Yep. All right. And Rataris, what are you doing?
I think I'm going to had a really good one. I think I'm gonna do the main event, which is really just kind of like setting him up, and then I do the crack of the centauri, so spelled like centaur, and just like it's just like a clothesline into a clothesline, and then like leaving him disoriented, perhaps for Christine.
And I think this that opens the phantasm up against the turnbuckle for Christian. What do you want to do?
I want to gush over Frodo for a moment. That's what I want to
do.
Oh, so big. Oh.
I am so distracted by this guy.
It is true. This is Frodo's job. Frodo's job is crashing the stream.
Oh, that sweet face.
No.
So I think what Christian does one of those, like, I'm going to do a couple of like cartwheels into an elbow right against the Phantasm's jaw. But I think as like the Phantasm is a little bit rattled from that, Christian actually tries to get behind him, putting him in that same chokehold.
All right. You are successful in doing so, and the tables are now turned. And you can feel Phantasm gripping your arm again with this icy grip, trying to break free, but unable to. And you can see them struggling, and you think that it is that they are struggling with whether or not they want to tap out. And then they let go of your arm. And they have not tapped out, but you can tell that they have given up. And they are waiting to see what you're going to do.
And as Christian is holding them there in that chokehold, they just very quietly say, You know, it didn't have to be this way. You're brilliant. The training you gave me, it brought something out in me that no one else could have. You don't have to be like this. And then Christian releases his grip and lets the phantasm go.
And he coughs and sputters to the mat, looking up at you with a mixture of confusion and sadness and respect. Maybe
I am curious. Do we, when the phantasm took us, did we also take the belts with us?
Yes, you did.
Because I think then Christian goes over and picks up one of the belts and puts it down by the phantasm and says, "This is yours. You earned it."
And you can start to hear distantly some clanking and footsteps. And it sounds like there is a large number of people coming this way. It seems as though Jerry likely was able to get a hold of Andy and Rick, and they called the cops. And Phantasm looks towards the door and looks at you and says, "I can only be what I am. But you are so much better." And he is going to leave the belt at your feet. Is going to slide out of the ring and is going to start walking towards the back room.
And where the fuck is Rambo?
He'll be fine. He's had worse hangovers.
Did you drug and hurt practically everyone here?
Well, I mean, when you say it like that, it sounds like bad.
It is.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Get out of here, Fanta.
Since the Reagan era, you dipshit.
Unless you guys stop him, he's just going to keep on walking.
No, that's fine.
Fuck him.
Isn't he like
I do secretly film Christian offering like the ultimatum and to the phantasm, and then him saying like you were amazing and like slinking away. He's still masked, but I might just try to make this go viral later. I don't know, because that will
always thinking like a manager.
That'll get Christian over. It doesn't expose anybody. It does expose this trash ring. Now
he's not just a manager. He's a horse manager.
And yes, Phantasm will walk into the back room and does not reemerge. And police enter the room and start asking you guys questions about what happened. They go into the back room, but he is seemingly not there.
Oh, gross.
One of the cops comes back and is like, "Yeah, we think he's probably in the wall somewhere. We'll find him."
Sure. Well, what you got to do is like in like I don't remember how much time it is that passes, but in like 30 or 40 years, you just like come back here, and then like he'll be here also in like a disguise.
No, I think we're just gonna find him in the walls. Like we're getting out some of the old blueprints. Like,
okay, dude, yeah. I only saw the movie. Whatever.
Wasn't there a Phantom of the Opera 2? And it was like not good.
No, we
don't
are.
talk
No,
about that.
we're
It's bad.
not.
It don't exist. It's bad. It's so
No,
bad.
we're definitely not doing a Wrestling Never Dies. That's the although I don't know. Now that I've said the words, maybe
Well,
I will.
Wrestling never dies.
We have that has brought us to the conclusion of Phantom of the Octagon. Thank you so much to everybody who joined us for this. I don't even know what to call it. This evening. Yes, if you hung out, if you chatted, if you donated, especially, it means the world to us. Really, we could not do any of the things that we do without you. We've had a few raiders this evening. Probably we'll see if we're going to be raiding anybody else this evening, if anybody else is still on.
No, we stayed up too late. There's nobody for us to raid.
That's fair. We were the recipients of the raids this week. But join the Discord channel if you haven't. A lot of cool people hanging out there, and we started doing some Monday night wrestling streams of WWE Raw because more of us been into wrestling recently, and I believe we've got theoretically a Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter movie night coming up sometime in the near future. But yes, we do cool stuff there, and we hang out in addition to playing games. So you should join. Let's go ahead and do everybody's outros and plug their pluggables.
Hello, I am once again JD. I still do a few way too many things, but I'm going to try to make this quick because it's late. So you'll see me a couple of times next week. I'll be back here on Sunday for Academy H. I'll be over with Entropy Emporium next Tuesday for They Call Us Villains, our Horror Masks game, which is finally coming back after a hiatus. And speaking of coming back after a hiatus, we will also be coming back with Redacted next Thursday over here, which is another psychological horror game, because I like running those.
Oh yeah, Joe.
Hey, I'm Joe Gates. If you live in and or near the Philadelphia area, I do a lot of performing stuff around here, from improv to Ren fairs, but usually just improv. I will be back here, same that time, same that channel, for Sentai and Sensibility. And I will be playing the Gold Ranger in that one. You should come simply to see the off-kilter, crazy amount of we decided to randomly roll what our things were and our weapons, and not all of them are uniquely weapons in the intended sense. So please come for that. Mine is a boomerang that I shoot out of my mouth like Mega Man, like a Mega Man villain. So come for that. If not, and you want to see me perform or see what I'm up to, please follow at Comedy Show Gates. I'm going to click it in the chat right now. That's on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you.
Oh yeah, stuff.
Ronan was attacking their shirt. Hello, I know. You very needy. Hi, I'm Steph. You can catch me next week in over at Entropy Emporium in Redacted, where I play just sweet, never done anything wrong in her life. Doomed Scylla, loves to bite, supports her friends, loves her friends, innocent of all crimes. You can also catch me. Look, JD, don't shake your head. The amnesia means she's a new person. Okay, shut up.
That's not how it works.
It is for her. Okay, she's happy with that. You can also catch me over in Redacted, where I play just so many ghosts and just a little guy going through it with all these ghosts. And you can also catch me out LFTA with Sentai and Sensibility. I am the lovely Lime Ranger. I think I'm the only one with a normal weapon. Everyone else is a surprise.
Hello, hi, my name is Will. I was the Meg tonight, the jobber of our little group here. I I'm one of the admins here at Live from the Apocalypse, along with JD and Brendan, doing a lot of stuff. This Tuesday evening, around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be back for the Sayer House 6, which is a Monster of the Week miniseries about a group of foster siblings who grew up in a haunted house and now travel around fighting monsters, kind of. They've been brought back to that house, which has mysteriously reappeared after being burned down like 10 years ago. They're trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Last time, octopus tentacles came out of the wall and tried to swallow them whole. It's a good time. See what happens this session. And then Friday, I will be running Sentai and Sensibility, what we're calling the Family Flash. Here on LFTA is the final session of our DOTS fundraising series in July, which is, as we said at the top, Disability Pride Month. I forgot to say that I'll be back Sunday night running Academy H, which is our Masked Actual Play podcast, and we'll be recording that live here on the channel. I think that's pretty much it. The following Saturday is Class Reunion, which is a 5e homebrew isekai that is coming to an end after being run on this channel for like 3 or 4 years, about a group of high school students from Ohio who have been trapped in a fantasy world for 10 years. And you can catch JD in that and some other faces you might recognize from other LFTA productions. And that's it for me. So here's Brendan.
Hey, I guess that's me. Hey, I'm Brendan. I was all the other people in the universe. And I when I am otherwise on LFTA, I got coming up in the next days. On Sunday, I will be here for Academy H, our Academy H actual play podcast. We're streaming that, recording that live. We're like Alex Sandowski, aka Victory, using the Legacy playbook, who is also now team leader. And that's fine. Also on Sunday, we'll be dropping a new episode. Is this Sunday we're dropping a new C3? Is that happening? Or is
Yes.
that next? Okay, I get the Sundays mixed up sometimes. Also, dropping an episode of Cryptid Community College, our Monster of the Week actual play podcast that is between stream seasons right now, but the finished audio episodes are dropping in podcast format. Then also on Wednesday, I will be back here running Star Trek Gallant. Using the Star Trek Adventure system. We are in the middle of some Klingon shenanigans, and it's a good time. And then on Friday, I also will be here for Sentai and Sensibility in the Family Flash, where I will be playing the Agile Interplanetary Hussar Dandelion Tyrannosaurus. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
And I guess that's pretty much going to do it for us here at LFTA. We're on social media, just Blue Sky. These days, if you want to follow us, you can to know what's going on. But I'll plug the Discord community again, which is a great place full of great people. We'd love to have you be a part of it. We are doing a bunch of new stuff over there. It's also the best way to keep up to date with what we're doing, new games, things like that, and also all of the fun community stuff. But I guess that's going to do it for us. So say good night, everybody.
Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
everybody.
Good night.